just said I'm just gonna give you fey dust indirectly. That's not drugging you.
Yes, it is, Kyle.
No.
Oh, there you are.
I feel as if that I
like you're gonna put it in my possession, like in my bag.
How are you today, Ignatius?
little more. A little bit more. There you go.
Günther.
Yeah, there you go.
Doing alright?
Well, it seems we'll finally get a taste of what the darkness of this plane has to offer us.
I will say. We have seen the glimpses of stuff from our world here.
I think we're going to get a taste of what this plane has to offer us in its own unfortunate way.
So now, what exactly are we supposed to do?
Well, to my question then, have you ever hunted a werewolf?
No.
Right. Have you ever hunted any magical or supernatural beasts of any kind?
Just the stuff we did since we got recruited with Victorum.
Right. Well.
So I'd say demons and demon-infused stuff for the most part.
Well, thankfully werewolves are not as magically inclined as demons are, but physically they can be far more capable than other beasts. Depending on how things are here in this world. Werewolves are typically, well, they like to hide in plain sight. They can appear as if they are human, fooling everyone around them. But with certain criteria met, they can transform, or even transform at will, and they become monstrous facsimiles of woven creatures. Massive, hulking, or fast, agile, and yet all very capable of killing.
Morning.
Good morning, you two.
You're one of the ones. Yes, Alex, I think it was.
That is correct. Are you also part of our team, Sugar?
I'm not on your team in particular, but I am part of the hunt. My investigation.
Alright, and your name is?
I am Firin, otherwise known as Bellstorm, Dark Knight, part of Brock's team.
Understood. Head on over to Crystal Han. We have the rest of our parties waiting there. That way we can all leave together.
I just had a quick question, actually, for you. So I decided to buy some Wolfbane. I've been distributing them to all the teams, so I don't know if you need any. I just thought I'd offer. I got one extra.
I see. Hold on to that until we get there. Brock might have a few words for you. Head on
And
over.
our
Two of the other
teammate
teams,
isn't
so
around
this
yet.
works out. Thank you.
That's alright. She already gave me a little bit of a heads up, Miss Alice, I believe. Cute girl. Now, once you're done with your drinks, head on over to Crystal and we are about to go. That full moon's not gonna be waiting for us. We're gonna get fucked over if we miss it.
Very well.
Money.
Money.
So what goes good against werewolves?
Well, magic will most certainly be of a great aid, so you're alright on that front. Most of them are susceptible to it.
I know I've never get enough wild magic, but everybody else is tired of it.
Otherwise, it depends on the criteria that they have in this world.
You know what? You're probably
Such
being my
things
brother.
as silver-edged weapons or
Find
fire,
my big old hat.
things of that nature. However, normal weapons also will do just fine if you can hit them
Her name's
enough.
Rift. You know them?
Alright.
Oh.
Sorry, did
But I think we'll do
a
fine.
big hat?
Gunther, just
Yeah, one named Rift.
prepare whatever weapon you can.
I would know their name, but the last
Well, if
video
you,
I saw was at the Mage's Tower.
My style of combat hasn't changed.
Understood.
Still conjure my swords.
Well,
Very
it
well.
helps whoever's on that group. I don't really trust
Well
him.
then, let's go.
That's
After you.
He's willing to push himself into extremely dangerous situations for no other reason than sport.
So is it just find and kill the werewolf and then we're done?
I
Obviously
think
it's
it's going
probably
to be a
not going to
bit
be
more
that easy,
difficult.
but
Yes. They're talking about a hunt, not a killing. So it's likely we're going to have to do a bit of investigating of our own.
The chaos you're referring to, if it's chaos magic,
Communication
then
won't kill anybody, at least not here. It will on the field though.
Greetings.
Greetings.
good
Those are bears.
I found the red lady.
Ah, okay, so they're heading over as okay, it worked out.
I got a list.
What's
I need to make sure y'all are actually here. So,
eclectic group?
yeah,
Is that the carrot?
you're there. You're here. You're here. I am missing.
I can go
Van.
and get
maybe
bandaged.
missing one of the. Yes.
That would be fantastic. Please and thank you.
I'll go grab the lion.
Please do. I think that is all of who I need,
also
though.
have
Let me
that.
double check here. As
Look
of,
at carrot.
and then my team is there. Mm. I just need Vander, and I believe we will be all set and ready to go all the way
I'm
up to
aware
that,
of
then
werewolves,
their
but I don't think I've found
fucking
it.
Nexus. Get our asses there, because they are waiting for us, and unfortunately, Brock's gonna dock my pay if I take too long.
What do you mean?
I'm looking forward to that. Marin is 12 silver in debt to that
Well,
man.
Werewolves can be vicious things for first hunt.
Oh, silver, damn.
So,
Listen, when you play a lot of poker with a man, you end up getting shit all over the place. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
but thankfully, they are
Especially you suck at poker, like I do.
they're able to be killed in a multitude of
It's
ways.
fun, I like
Yeah,
fun.
that is something.
Oh. I've been able to tame a cat before. Is this the same thing? They're like wolves, right?
There is playing a game with no
Kind of the same
stakes.
thing.
Cool.
Yeah, but what's
I know all I need to know.
I think there's a
While
bit
y'all
more
are
to
waiting,
it.
if you want to go ahead and send a request out to the
Right,
Mountain Man to get yourselves ready to go. Once we have everyone, that would be
Mountain Man.
spectacular.
Very well. Hmm.
You think that the doctor? You think doctor is here? We need to talk to him.
Most likely. Check the healer skill.
No, we just need Vander, and we should be all set. If you have the Mountain Man,
How do I
go
get a
ahead
hat
and
like that.
request over to him. If not, any of
Looks
the people
cool.
that you see in there that does look like somebody with this
Well,
in the
I had to
emergency
kill
room,
someone for this.
Oh. Who? I can do that.
Vander is coming. Vander is on his way.
Really?
They were looked at, but I don't know.
You're able to take life so easily.
They were going over.
I mean, I killed a whole bunch of turkeys yesterday. Shouldn't be different.
You were willing to kill another sentient being for a hat.
I mean, turkeys are sentient.
Unfortunate, hon, I do not see you on my list.
Mira, I have been looking around everywhere for you, looking for hair.
What one are we jumping into?
It's orange because I have carrots. Do you want a carrot?
You're gonna head on into
I'll hold these for later. Do you want a carrot?
I'll take a carrot.
those who are not in there.
Carrot for you. Are you sure you don't want a carrot?
Hello. I'm sure, thank you.
And with that, what I'm also
Okay.
gonna be
Hello,
saying here
Mira.
as well, if we are all set and ready to
Alright.
go, 'cause it looks like we got
I will see you all
everything,
then.
we should all head over to the Nexus
Hey,
after you sent your request here, so let's get
How
on
about
to
this?
it, come on!
see if we can't get you one after we're done.
The Mountain Man, if not, you can request off Coco.
No, Mira angry because Mira ran around the island 3 times trying to find him because Mira remembered blue hair.
Here, I'll friend you here. You
Right.
go ahead
Well,
and,
some people do inconsiderate things without thinking about it because, well,
Yeah, I'll just know if he wants to get in there.
they don't really think about it.
they do the same thing.
Unfortunately.
That is totally fine. Perfect. Alright, let's head on over to that Nexus there.
I'm
Let's
never
get
going to
to it.
change my
Come on,
hat or my hair or my clothes, so if you ever need to run around and find me, you'd be able to find me quite easily.
I think you're the last team that
Mira is happy about that.
You go ahead.
Yeah, I like the way I look.
Yes. Very unique.
That's a very polite way to describe it, Mira. Thank you.
Oh, it definitely will be. I can feel it in my bones. We got a good few.
I hope so.
I heard there was going to be teams, correct?
That is correct. Each one of us wonderful misfits that you have met have chosen a couple lucky one of y'all to be part of our team. I have Team Shorty.
What a name.
Shorty? Why that name specific?
All of them are shorter than me, so Team Shorty.
No.
That makes sense.
You're darn
Does
tootin' it
that
does.
mean Mira?
That sure does, Sugar Cube.
Right then.
All right.
Silly question. Second time of using this. How do you use it again?
Oh, don't worry. I got you covered.
Oh, all right.
Don't worry. You only throw up a little bit.
It's true, just a little bit.
If at all.
In fact, if I just push you right here, you should go right on through.
All right.
All right, everyone, come on in. Start going right into the center there. You'll get right to it. Everybody, once you get there, respawn.
Oh, respawn.
My wonderful players, if you have not requested already, please request off of the Mountain Man, myself, Coco, or even the wonderful Soda Soap. And we will see you there. If any of those NPCs that are down there are friends with you as well, please go ahead and request off of them as well to make it easier on ourselves too. But otherwise, we should be all set and ready to go. See you guys there.
I like the music.
We sit here, right?
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Guys, if you want, you can all turn the world audio off.
Yeah, not the vibe I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of
It is
normal.
quite loud.
I would recommend Home Builder
It's a bomb.
from Red Dead Redemption 2.
I would recommend Inscription soundtrack, specifically the Trapper or Leshy's theme.
I would recommend menu music, orchestral, Halloween remix.
Oh?
Alright, just give me a moment to swap models. Wait.
Imagine having a combat model.
Yo, is that D? Thank you so much, NPCs.
NPC from Aether? Hell yeah.
Aether NPC 596?
Come share me invitation. You are fucking adorable, alright?
Oh, poor Storm has a fucking raccoon avatar.
Go ahead and request off of me if you are not in the map
did
already.
that raccoon just jump into the pillar?
No, it tried to jump at me, but I dodged. RP wise, so yeah, missed. Haha, got him.
Jump through the window. It's currently attacking innocent bystanders. Alright.
Ah, even better.
I love the look of this map. I'm actually gonna
Not
favorite
you are
it.
on the. Oh, you're good.
There's an old map. Really?
Yeah,
Should match
Oh
my
yeah,
height.
I used this twice.
What was that?
Come on, match my height.
Well, I'm definitely using this in the future for some.
You are stance up.
Match my height.
Show this one. Yo.
What height are you at? What
Yo,
are
what's up, bro?
a little bit
You're a
shorter.
little bit taller than me, remember?
chilling, buddy? About to have some
I
fun?
am 1.82.
I'll go one.
If I can fucking get
And
it.
so what is everyone using for music?
All I know is that we were
Alright.
getting Günther on our team. I don't remember who else.
I'm using Victorium stuff.
You have me. You have you.
Here, we're doing this organized, like jingling keys. We're doing this organized.
Jingle,
Right.
jingle,
Remember the numbers I told you at the start?
Yes.
Team 1, on the right. Team 2, middle right. Team 3, middle left. Team 4, left.
Team 4.
I didn't actually know what team I was on.
Oh, so
I'm
wait.
just standing here. This one.
You're in the right group.
I know.
Congrats, you're right.
I was right. I just didn't have a move.
Coco's 3.
I know my pink.
No hablas inglés.
There we go.
I'm sorry about that.
God, close with the
1, 2, 5,
No
7.
hablas inglés.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry about that.
God damn.
He's totally not some
God
Eldritch Mark
damn.
Pelvis
so far
forward.
Trying to buy our souls.
Sorry, finger on people.
No, he's trying to sell you drugs. Moving on.
Pelvis is.
All right, we're gonna do this nice and quick because this took a lot longer to set up than we hoped.
I think you're on the wrong mic, by the way.
I shouldn't be.
You sound like you're in the kitchen.
No, my mic got knocked up. No, my mic
there we
got
go.
knocked upwards. Moving on.
There you go.
First thing to go over. Purple shadows like down that alleyway. Dark you cannot see into. You need a perception roll. The light where it is yellow, you can see. Do not need a perception roll to see them while they're in the yellow areas. Purple areas, assume you need a roll. Secondly, each of you can bring however many potions you wanted. You can only drink 4. You can only have 3 mana crystals in addition to that. Otherwise, you give yourself kidney stones.
Yes.
Don't want those.
Like big
Yes.
ones.
Moving on quickly. There will be a number of people here who you can get supplies from should you need them, but it's hopefully unlike. Hopefully you have enough of all but a few specialty items. Moving on, we're going to very quickly go through items and abilities. Dark vision needs to be mentioned at the start. It cannot be mentioned later. We're starting all the way down, starting at the right and going to the left, so...
And this is going to be just quick, super fast ones too. So if just say your main things that you do here. This is mostly espionage, checking in, stuff like that. If you're attacking something, investigation.
We will,
Thank you very much. We'll explain it more in character too, but this is just to let you guys be aware.
Yes, and we trust you on the abilities you say you can do. Zek.
Alright,
what is Farron?
Sprite levels. Yeah, Farron. Either works. Fighter, more defense oriented, big sword. I have sword mastery for that. I cannot get advantages while punching. Just something to keep in mind. Otherwise, items, I have 2 healing potions, a mana potion. I have a vial of neurotoxin made by an assassin named Lucas. I got some wolfsbane oil, and I have Well, I had 4 Wolfbane plants. I gave one to Rift, and I gave one to Captain Morgan, I believe his name is. Spiral's character.
Gallus.
Captain Morgan.
And I have
Captain.
2, the
Might as well
+2
just call myself
against
Jack.
werewolves from the deck of many things.
Yes, understood.
That's it.
So you have a +2 to fighting, in addition to your advantage. Everything else. DMs, just keep in mind for your own teams how many items, so we don't have to track a conclusive total.
I got a notepad open too, so don't worry about that.
Okay, so resistant Aslan, adept mage, mind and protection affinity. She has a +2 arcane focus. She also is resistant to sleep, able to create a non-magical sleeping gas, right? Due to racial stuff. She has a silvered rapier.
This is mostly for our float DMs too.
She's also got a shield stone that she bought the other day.
Yes,
Automatically
negates
cast
one hit.
shield one.
Merchant.
Yes, negates 1 hit.
Mage.
And
Fighter?
then
Fighter.
And then I'd say she also has like maybe
Dark
5
sight,
feet
bag of
of
carrots.
Like blind sight.
Right.
With
Potion
if she
speed.
focuses a bit
Wolfsbane.
with her mind magic.
Oh,
We'll count that as a spell.
Understood. So I got 2 with Dark Sight.
Mage.
You got...
Mage.
Perfect. I'm done.
Got health and mana potions, 5 vials of acid, corrosive acid.
I'm ready to play.
Not really all that powerful, but just in case it comes up.
And
In terms of spells,
Affinities? Don't have
things
affinities,
that
not
would
magic.
come up would be
okay, understood. Tracking. Just magic sword that floats behind you.
/hold beast, comprehend languages,
Understood.
detect magic,
Rely too heavily on
Death daggers. and the
friends,
big sword.
and
You're strong.
message, which is
Understood.
sending out the
And very
mental
important, burled out sack
message
of
to
5
somebody
and a half
silently.
carrots. Very important. She's carrying it over her shoulder.
5.5 carrots. Understood.
and if it
Very
comes up,
important.
Spells.
a combat
Fire,
form.
Color
That's it.
spray / radiance of a unicorn. So
Hopefully not. Alright.
And
That's it.
bats.
Bats. So many bats. Understood. Tracking.
Alright, perfect.
Thank you very much. This makes it
Okay,
super easy.
for me, I'm a mage, but my main thing I cast is conjure weapon. Do a sword.
And you guys are all,
I can
from what I can tell, high
use
intelligence,
light,
so this is going to be great.
prestidigitation, featherfall, tension, floating disc,
Thanks for the vote.
heat metal, and
I
knock.
appreciate it.
And if it comes to me getting injured, I am a simulacrum. Normal healing, like bandages, won't work on me. It needs to be magical healing.
So
So she was
perfect.
able to perfectly
You guys
Okay.
are set, two dark.
Magical healing, any potions?
I don't have anything on me.
And do you have any potions, or do
Okay.
you just have your carrots?
Just the carrots.
Just
no
carrots.
other
What
items.
have
This
you
is the first thing I've done since coming from the back door. I don't have shit.
All right, so that's a frost potion. Understood? You?
Yeah, I've got the
sword and
Yeah,
paint.
health and mana.
basically she has this
Paint and then the wolfsbane. Cool. Understood. Then we are all set.
Never mind. Oh, potion speed. So I've just got magic.
Potions.
makes it
Understood.
Okay.
she's able to resist for an hour.
Alright, any
It's just
dark
speed.
vision, anything like
This
that?
is also to let you guys
no
know
dark
we're also
vision,
going to
no
do a little bit of a big announcement as well, I think.
I am under
To let
10.
you guys know. Do
So
not
now
open
for,
any of
we
these
love to
doors
see it.
unless they
Can-
are open.
Like,
Basically
being a mage, can you, like, as far as, like, the plus modifier goes, can you just say you're filling in the role of a fighter? Or else we have 3 mages.
For me? I don't think I'm with you guys. I chose 3 mages on purpose. Have
Oh,
fun.
okay.
Yeah, so, if you're a mage, you're a mage. You can't, like,
I didn't know how, because I've seen sometimes people were classified as fighters and some were mages. Sometimes
Oh yeah, you
mages.
can still like fight as if you are a fighter, but you wouldn't get the advantage to it.
Simply because
Yeah.
I like doing that.
This is my
And
first
you
time being
presented
an
yourself
actual
as a mage to me, so
Yep, that's fine.
you're mage.
And then
I'm
you
the
both,
float DM.
you, because of the metal, will end up being probably at least an advantage
Yeah.
roll. That's the same with you as a
Unless
fighter.
you're antagonist.
So you
Then
guys
you'll
will
be
have
fine.
your advantage rolls. You both
But if
will
you're
see
not,
a dice.
what?
You cannot but that's okay.
Me, antagonist, come
Other
on.
tiny beans that can assist you in the dark.
Do I look like someone who's an
As
antagonist?
Mountain had said before,
No, you look like a vagrant.
any single one of these places that are purple are dark places. If you're able to see in there,
That's the
you're able to
secret.
see in there. You would have to be rolled for perception.
Yep.
Symptomatic inside out.
Dark places on the map.
Every time you
Purple
look at the map,
places
you
you
roll
can't
perception
see.
for
You
you.
have to see around the lights. Also, if you see a door, try and stay away from it. It will teleport you to a random place on the map.
Oh damn.
Ooh, fun.
Must have been the wind.
Like if it's like a closed door, like say this one right here. Avoid
I
stuff
forgot
like
that
that.
these have dice too, so this makes it even more fun for us.
Understood.
Very cool.
Oh, and if it comes to the point of like magical strain, I start turning see-through, and if I keep it up, I'm just gonna turn into the trinket that my magic is in, and he would have to pick my ass up and take me, or else I'm stuck.
That is a fighter, mage, merchant.
Okay, sounds good.
Merchant rolls, very good. Big happy I have her.
It is a herb. It is a herb.
Understand.
He has wolfsbane oil, bag of carrots,
okay.
metal,
5.5.
magic, metal and death magic. So,
Oh, you have metal magic?
That's gonna be interesting.
yeah, isn't it?
Obviously,
Death and metal.
Let's blow stuff
Yeah.
Death metal. Does she get out?
Oh wait, shit. I forgot.
You get out.
Right before I came here. I didn't make a
Yeah.
Now I have to give Mira a rock and roll outfit.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
When she takes her mask
Wonderful.
off, she's kissing me.
Oh my god, yes.
What do I heal you?
Oh, damn.
That's cute. Oh, that's cute.
Look at this.
Oh, that killed me.
She has a gun.
How are you doing, my friend?
All right.
Hey. Tired,
This is the
but we
cutest.
do.
We're ready. All right.
I think we are
I've been
ready.
killed, I'm sorry.
Your flap.
The werewolf is Andre.
That's my cutie.
Hi. That's our werewolf DM. Yeah, there's
Can't
our
believe
werewolf
this.
DM.
I was about to say, I thought you were just gonna expose us that secret.
To them?
Come over here.
Since Andre wasn't in
I
it,
wouldn't
so we are
ruin
all
the fun
set.
for you.
So
Yeah,
this is
please
also
don't.
Another fun thing for you guys too. Our NPCs don't know who the werewolf is either. So this is gonna be even more fun.
Nice.
We have only They each have their own suspicions, but they do not know. All right. Moving on.
This is cool.
I am in there
Setting the scene. Each of you has been brought here by your respective misfit. You've been gathered in these slums. You've been told that there is a sheriff magistrate that you must speak to first, and that there is a militia captain who is also invested in this. With that being said, I will let the NPCs know that cards are about to go up.
Alright. Oh, question.
Is that something?
All right, what's your question?
Are we cooperating or are we competing?
Yes.
You're aware of the symptoms of heavy metal poisoning,
We're
correct?
cooperating, aren't we?
Are we
Yes,
What's up for you guys to do?
Yes and no. It's entirely what we want to do.
But it's a silver solution. So
This is gonna be fun. Oh my god, soda?
It has a tinge of silver in it.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Hell yeah.
Like, do you know how to, do you know how to,
I'll bring it up in character.
Lady moment, there are different levels of nail polish that you put on. So you would put like your base coat to protect your nails, and then you would put the top coat on it.
There's traces.
Golden heart.
There's traces.
It's not hyper concentrated, but it's
Oh shit, do you have
traces.
silver?
Yeah.
but
I'll
the
get
weapons have
I
silver.
get it.
What's our team name?
Yeah.
I get it.
It's like a
But
little, like
not.
scratch
with
irritation
metal
as opposed to
magic,
like a full-on thing. I'm like, wait a minute. Let
you
me
could if you end up having it.
I have silver coins.
Understood.
Yeah, so it's like traces, so the werewolf would be able to like sense
I was actually
it.
gonna ask for
Like
a
if
roll
it touched the
because
skin,
the
it would
crafting
give
guild
like
asked me to go
an
get silver.
irritation. But it's
So I was
not
gonna ask
like
for a roll
cool.
to start for
full
silver,
silver.
and she could manipulate that.
I can still do that.
Right. Okay.
You'll,
We have a roll
you'll
for
see
Rift
what
of
happens
19,
if you
yeah.
use it.
Man, I'm going to
Okay.
rejoin the world
You
real
agree
quick.
with
For
big
some
old
reason it won't let me
pure
move.
silver.
The question is, would you
what's her
have
team
done
name?
it along the way,
By the
killing
way,
her to
you'll have
sword?
fun.
Silver her
What
sword?
the fuck? I don't.
Now see if you can move on.
Silver
I
sword.
should have
Okay.
He said rats.
Silver on your gloves.
No, not
Well, it doesn't really. It's not fair because we have like a bird of fucking prey over here.
We
Little
did try
traces
our
of
best to
silver.
put all the knives
Are
in
you
the
doing
assholes and not anywhere in the
inconspicuous
corners
ways?
because of that.
I identify
So that you can, like,
at
We found him. It's over.
Touch them and see if you don't.
If they return, cards will be up.
No.
Not that you have silver, because my character's only ever been given copper and gold in terms of coins.
How did you get
Never
up
silver.
there?
Watch.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's like this.
How did you get? Okay, it's almost up.
Who did this?
Player characters, your cards are up. I repeat, cards are up.
I also recommend, if you guys don't normally play with your nameplates off, please turn them off. It makes it more fun, more immersive, and the town feels more alive.
Put your names and your status
cards
soon.
are up for today.
Yes.
All right, Sheriff Magistrate.
Oh. Oh? What's that?
So,
Guy we're looking
you
for.
practice here, now what?
For authority to operate here. We going?
All four teams are going to speak to the sheriff magistrate.
Take your time.
They're going to give you a bit
Are we
of
aware of them yet?
briefing, catch you up to speed with us.
Are we aware?
Alex, you know,
Are you
I got
aware of
something that I want to
think
bring
we're
up
aware
before
of
we
them,
go and talk about anything, bro.
That's what we're aware of.
He's one of the werewolves that likes to hide among the populace.
Smells nice.
Suspicious of everyone.
Why?
But how important they may seem.
I mean, my short stacks against your dark and beauty.
It'd be too bad. I'll open her.
That's true. That's true. But I did pick a bunch of people just to see if these brainheads can figure something out. You know
Offensive?
What I'm saying?
She was being offensive to me?
And I got, actually, you know what? I basically got the opposite.
It's
Or maybe she's being competition.
Bring
You
some
went
back.
to
Like boneheads.
A gate. Yeah.
It seems
Oh, it's like when the door is not a door, when it's a jar.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Thanks, Arthur.
Taking all the details.
Wait, is it
Fine,
a
fine.
Gonna
Just
see our
between
best.
you and me,
Be
Alex.
ready
How
to
about that?
shout.
Good one, son first.
It's a whole
Jingle, 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 here are my coins. Everyone, hush the fuck up. We are on our way to go and talk to the people we need to talk to. So let's be all nice and civilized, like just for a moment, shall we?
And don't, for the love of gods, don't kill anyone while we're here.
Please don't. Bad enough that we're doing this team-wise. There we go.
Okay.
Shall we?
Shall we? Follow your team
Come
leader.
on.
Go.
Let's
Go
get going.
on.
Alright, let's go, Cap.
All right. Let's see.
By the way, I had your back. Main plans.
Disgusting.
More eyes on the area since we're refusing to stop the Harvest Festival. It's the least that I could ask for.
It's not about a refusal, it is tradition.
Hello. I hate to interrupt.
No, please do. Welcome to HallowWood. You've come at a rather rough time, as some of us are expecting an attack tonight. There was an attack about a month ago. I'm sure someone debriefed you, right? You heard word?
Yes.
Yeah, we heard word about something.
Yes, a month ago there was a few murders, slashes, blood, signs of a wild animal, yet no animal to be found. And now a full moon is planned for tonight, and everyone refuses to listen to my warnings.
It has nothing to do with refusing to listen to your warnings, everything to do with tradition. The people here have gone through hardship. Life has been difficult. People lose focus without bread and games. A distraction. Any of you who come from a town know that. Without enough food, without enough drink, without enough games, the people grow discontent. Crime rises, and so do other issues. The harvest must go on. But if this is your help, then by all means. Magistrate?
Yes, so, unfortunately, I don't have any leads for you. I hope that many of you are experienced in the craft of searching out these dangers and hopefully not succumbing to them yourself. The moon isn't out quite yet, but Who knows how long that will last. Either way, enjoy the festivities once they start to kick off. If there are any citizens that you have suspect, please bring them to either myself or my captain. We'll figure it out. We'll listen to your reasonings. Please try not to just grab the random citizens that are trying their best to enjoy the night, though. I do ask that. If they are insistent on enjoying the Harvest Festival, I at least want them to enjoy it.
Perfectly reasonable.
Very reasonable indeed. Any
Is
complaints?
there any questions I could answer for you before you explore the town, per se?
I have one,
Yes.
Magistrate. Do we at least have the authority to stop and question people at our own volition?
Of course, I would prefer if it wasn't forceful questioning, of course, but if you suspect someone, please get as much information as you can, and then if you feel that it is right to bring them to us, please do.
Are you trying to rile the people up? Do you know what they'll do if strangers stop them on the street to interrogate them?
Try to make it subtle, if you can.
Subtle. Right.
Captain's got a point, though.
Exactly, but I would rather be safe than sorry.
Well, that's why you've brought all these people here, isn't it? Safe than sorry? So be it.
Anything else? Oh, yes.
Is there any locals that we should keep an eye out for just because of like general mischief, just in case they decide to cause trouble?
There's a few folks with personality, I will admit, but no one that you should overtly avoid or suspect right off the bat, at least in my opinion.
Understood.
Speak for yourself. Priest is a heretic, mark my words. Man speaks nothing but nonsense and darkness.
Heretics already.
Right.
Let's see where we're going with this. Understood. Alright then,
yeah,
I think
sorry,
we
you
are
have
good
one?
to go.
You said there was an attack last month. Where in the town was the attack?
It was one of the homes near the slums. It's been pretty much cleaned up by now, so it's no good to look there. But around there might be a good idea to start looking. Though, again, there was no results of where this beast went. It might have left town, it might have not.
Understood.
Who would we talk to?
Guess
for
we'll get
more
to the
about
bottom if there's even one here.
If there was a report.
I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
I have no more questions.
Who would we talk to to learn more about that event? Oh, I'm sorry. Who would we talk to learn more about that event? Who was the guards that hindered that?
Any question?
I'm not sure who would have been the closest. Most of us heard it secondhand. A few of the locals might know something.
There are a great number of guards throughout the city itself. This is just a small district, but it's the one the magistrate's most worried about. You can try talking to some of the soldiers. There's very few of them. It's just a militia. But most of the loose lips are in the tavern itself.
Something like
Perfect.
that.
Thank you.
Hey, listen up.
Thank you for your time, Lady Magistrate. Captain.
Of course.
We'll
Best
get
of
up
luck.
again.
If you suspect anything, find either of us.
It's much
Well,
smaller
no.
now. I have
So,
4.5.
I just
do
wondered
you swap together information or stay together?
Previously,
No,
the
technically
previously
stay together.
deceased, the one from last
I don't think any of us wants to be
Do
killed.
you know if they had any
If
disagreements
this is
with
supposed to be
anybody
some
in
sort of
town, anything like
investigation
that?
here, then
Something that
Then
might
maybe
get
splitting up
votes?
would be the better
That was the
option.
biggest issue. They were
I'm
very
following you,
well
Thor.
liked, actually.
Talk about it with
Scholarly
Captain, see what he
type.
thinks.
But
Where
weren't
would you
even
like to start first? You can always
Never
start
clashed with
from
anyone.
there.
Mostly stuck to himself.
Figure out, talk to
When we
some
found
people
out
and
how they
make
were
our way through. How's
eviscerated,
that sound?
I'll be honest, both the magistrate and I
I
had
want to
no
start
leads.
at the scene. see if
The
there's
case
any
went cold
guards.
within weeks.
Magistrate, can I steal you?
Want to talk to the guards first?
Probably means that he attacks isolated people.
Is there a tavern nearby?
This is
So
our group
without
effort
any
here.
obvious
Whatever you
enemies,
want.
there's
That
no
was the
lead to
first thing that I
follow.
wanted to go down into.
Very subtle.
First find rum, then question.
Try to find some guards. talk
Could be
to them.
playing it off though. Could have accomplices, so people by themselves aren't exactly ruled out or ruled in. Gotta be, you know, use your brain about it.
Yes, of course.
Can you talk to cats?
And I guess if we don't get any leads by towards the end of the night, we can end up making one of us bait.
Let's look what cats remain. Yeah.
Well, this is a town. You can talk to the people, maybe see if you can find something to use. I'm sure they have supplies around here, even though it is the slums. That's up to you, though.
Which direction would that be? Which direction would it be for the last attack? Down that way, down that way. Which is faster?
So
I'll take you there myself. You'll come
Wonderful.
along.
I'm personally curious to see the area myself. How about you?
Let's go then.
Might as well follow. Bit of a competition with Alex, but a shared starting point ensures that we are both abiding by the rules. I ain't stealing shit, we're starting in the same place, bitch.
The very back street and Lower Street, found in the middle of it. By the time anyone
Understood,
came
thank
across it, they were only ribbons. Nothing much.
Well,
To find the back street
all right
somewhere
then.
along the buildings up there.
Me? I'm the matter.
All right, thank you very much.
I said stuff.
Right.
And speaking of,
Mila,
you
thank
need
you.
something?
There are
Thank
trio of guards right there if you want to talk to them.
If you want to talk to them real quick, go on. Go ahead and do so.
Dark alleys. Plenty of places
so
to
it's-
attack for sure.
Just because it was found here don't mean the attack happened here neither.
Very true.
But if the attack didn't happen here, we'd hopefully see some kind of a trail.
If it's been a month, I doubt it. My concern is if anyone lived nearby.
It's the slums, most likely people live nearby, but it's been a month as well, and like they said, they only arrived after the body was dead, so likely no one will remember anything, and eyewitnesses aren't exactly trustworthy, especially not after a month.
Certainly not, but we are having to trust the townspeople to give us any sort of information as well.
I did hear a bunch of them talking from the tavern when we showed up, so that might be a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it being a month, yes, I doubt we'd find anything specific down here. Slums.
That's big old rats
Right.
in here, seems like.
Mm-hmm.
So you found the street easily enough?
Yeah.
So it would seem. Captain, do you know of any particular personalities that would have been anywhere nearby at the time of the incident?
Not really. There are a couple ne'er-do-wells that stay out late at night, but few and far in between. More people are afraid to be out under the moon than to cause trouble in it. The priest is out at all manners of day and night, rain or shine, whatever it may be. He likes to cloud himself around the district corners off the main street.
Yes, you've made that quite clear. You're suspicious of him. But is there anyone else that you can possibly think of?
At the moment, no. That's why this has been so difficult. Sure, there's people in town I don't like, but none that I would accuse of such a crime. I would suggest, however, the apothecary does see quite a few people going through his shop, both travelers and not. If it is bestial, perhaps they know something. I'm not on good terms with them, however, so I could not say.
Could be good to question the medical personnel in town. Just because one came through here doesn't mean someone else didn't contract it, and they might be the most likely.
Maybe you'll notice something.
Very true. But either of you, any questions come to mind?
The apothecary seems like a good idea. Hopefully whoever did the attack and got injured during it, and they can point out who it was.
You best ask all the questions you can while the moon's still down. Don't have too much time left.
The apothecary, Captain, could you describe them to us, please?
Was a very ceremonial-looking mask. Plague Doctor-esque, a bit more tech to it. Magitech, I believe. They're hard to miss. They smell like bat shit and all sorts of chemicals.
And the priest. Flowing robes, I presume.
They would look exactly as you'd expect them to.
Yes. Well then. Right. Well, thank you again, Captain, for all the information. Hopefully we can put this to bed tonight.
Hello. Speaking of...
Hello.
Won't keep any more of your time.
Captain?
Yes, what is it?
Oh, it's just enjoying the night, I suppose. Are you doing as well?
I'd hardly call it enjoying.
Well, you said you wanted to go find the apothecary.
Yeah.
I'm just going back to my usual spot. Nothing more.
Shall we?
Because I had a good time.
Lead the way.
What is my line pass by?
Yes, there have been some reports. Yes, of course. Good evening. Just keep a wary eye out.
Supposed to get rid of his competition.
There might be something tonight.
The Smith.
The cream needs mustard.
I can't make the customers panic.
Look, if you look at him, you could probably kill someone with only this horn on.
I heard him not too long ago, saying something about
One of that, some sort of Gretchen.
A goblin.
Huh.
And this town just... Wait a moment.
Oh. That might be who you're looking for.
It must be. Now, how do we get up there?
Looks like there's a doorway. Probably go up inside.
Hell yeah. Little shit.
Whoa. Just because he's a blacksmith doesn't mean that he doesn't know how to make good things that...
You should watch out for that raccoon.
You have problems with those things, is it?
Gotcha. It's just the one.
Just the one.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, that's distracted.
Here we are.
What do you want?
My, Patriots and I were hoping we could ask a few questions. If that's alright.
And for these questions, what shall you give as exchange?
Exchange. What are you looking for?
I believe it is you who should be bartering, but I'll play your game. Information. I answer your question. In return, you can give me some information of your own. Seem fair? Good.
Right then, I suppose we get right down to it. We're here in regards to an incident that occurred roughly a month ago. An attack of a very vicious nature. Can you speak on any other incidents that may have occurred where someone's come to you for healing as if they were attacked by a rabid animal?
Yes, my services have been thoroughly explored in dealing with this attack, if you will. I am the alchemist or the apothecary. I do not care which to which you describe me. I have provided for this town in terms of basically my services and counteractives to our threat. You do know what we speak of.
We've been informed.
Then I suppose we can stop beating around the bush and address each other as gentlemen. Or at least truthful at that most.
By all means.
Yes, I have been given a task, if you will, and completed as such. However, my counteractive is, you know, for all creatures, wolfsbane in particular.
I think it'll definitely work, but it might not work exactly how you want it to.
Now that I've answered your question, I shall ask you a question. Your retinue, to whom were you reached out to by?
Truth be told, I hardly know them. They seem to be hunters of some kind. They gave us names and offered to hire us. Beyond that, you'd have to ask them yourself.
Mercenaries. No further information required. Seeing as I know your reason here is not a just one, a religiously driven one, or even perhaps a self-indulgent one, unless you like to proclaim that now.
Just don't want to see people getting hurt.
Self-righteous. Now that is a new one around these parts.
I mean, even just a raw piece of
And to
meat
you,
would probably work.
my inquisitive friend, what do you lie here for? For coin?
Oh,
For sport?
Hardly. Coin does not interest me, and I am far too old to be considered hunting sport. No. I am here because, well, I think you've pegged me in one. I'm curious.
I can spy a fellow studier of the unknown. Your belt is heavy, that with of tinctures and potions of a kind. I can see you divulge just as much as I do, perhaps, maybe even more. But I have asked far too much. Another question from you.
Certainly. Unless you wish to.
Well, I have one, seeing as how I gave info about myself. The night of that last attack, either that night or the next day or two, did anyone come with injuries that could be considered someone defending themselves against?
Not in particular, other than basically the murder that had occurred. There was no one who survived the attack. So if anything, they sought not bringing me a dead body to be...
I was hoping maybe the attacker would have came for minor healing. That's the point I was trying to get at.
I thought so as well. But sadly enough, no. And you are, miss?
Alicia. I'm with these two.
More of your companions. And here I thought you were all enthusiastic festival goers, seeing as some of your friends have, well, thoroughly acquainted themselves, gallivanting around the town, chasing vermin.
Yes, we've seen ourselves. I would like to think we're a bit more focused on the task at hand.
No, I will not judge you for that. Every soul has its purpose and its way of life. Some spend their time trying to pick the world apart one bit at a time. The others dare not even feign it a, well, glance. Anyway, you've asked me a question, I'll ask you another one. What is your care of the people of this town? You, the self-righteous one, obviously seek to avoid bloodshed further of the people here.
I never
What
liked
of
trying to see people
new
get hurt.
companions?
If I may, one moment, explain the parts of our deal to Alicia since she was absent before she was forced to partake
Be
in our
hasteful with it.
exchange.
My time is important.
Alicia, this gentleman has offered information, and in return he expects information back. So if you ask a question, expect a question in return. That is not something you wish to do. I suggest you please to wait a bit of ways while we finish. That is all. But if you wish to stay, please answer the gentleman's question.
I'll be honest, I'm not
Too familiar with the people of this town. Can't say that I've developed any care for them. But hey,
No, hardly.
if there's something to be hunted, then worth tracking it down. Pretty much all I can say on that.
I believe I've pegged all three of you quite well already now. Yes. I'll allow further questions. Come out. What else may I provide for you?
The wolfsbane you mentioned being able to produce, yes. Exactly how many people have tried to come to you to claim it?
Oh, several. But unfortunately not all come equipped with the money to pay for such a means. Wolfsbane is by no means cheap. It is extremely difficult to also create. It takes time and effort, and those who would basically claim to be master alchemists would fail in doing so, if not carefully in the process. If you, however, are curious for it, it is 30 silver. I'm only allowed to provide one. Well, that is my rule.
Fine. I can pay for that if you're willing to part with it.
Excellent.
Don't mean to interrupt
Hmm.
you.
So,
My equipment is kind of a bit out of shape at the moment. Is there a blacksmith around?
explain its use if you'd be so kind, alchemist.
But of course. Wolfsbane, a deterrent to those of lichen form, can either be applied in several fashions. Direct conflict, well, excuse me, not direct conflict, direct physical contact. Apologies. Such as of anything most known. If you've ever thrown a beer bottle in most of your lives, that's one way. Applying it directly to anyone who is not of lichen state obviously will produce no effect. But anyone to whom that makes contact with you, referring once back to physical contact, but in this case you, as a receptor, works just as well. Point being, as long as the solution makes contact with the intended target, it will work as intended. If not,
As long.
well then, I wish you a fond farewell if you don't.
I believe what he's trying
As
to
long
say
as they are in fact selected.
is
Exactly.
that you can use it in order to protect yourself or someone in the team from being targeted by said werewolf, should you piss it off enough to attack you. Should it even exist at all? Who knows?
It has my coin.
Yes, of course. Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, it's a good buy since you're the only one that brought potions.
Well, I suppose another question's
Finally,
owed.
another like mind, able to at least produce capable thoughts.
Yes.
Another question then. This group of yours, as I have already deduced, you're all different here for your own purpose and your own needs. Do either of you perhaps seek to misdirect others of your group? Acting any more individually, or perhaps are you all one functioning group despite your differences? Perhaps do you long for something more? You self-righteous one, think about it. To claim the kill of this beast, does that not entice you? What of you? You are hunting this famed creature. They are not common. Extremely difficult to track down, and even more so to deal with. Think of that which could be yours. And do not think I am an instigator of any means. These thoughts have passed all your minds. And you know it. So I would seem that you lay bare maybe with your true intentions, or if you are as truthful as you all have been so far.
The only
working
reason
together
I
as
say that is so I can't hurt anyone anymore. Besides that, I'm not looking for fame or glory.
Straight as an arrow. You?
Here with them. They're here to protect me. I'll protect them. That's
simple as it has to be.
Good captain. To what do I
Have you
owe
been
this
peddling
mispleasure?
your shit down in the marketplace again? Your tinctures and so-called elixirs?
I don't recall it being illegal for me to do as such. I thought we had this
I've made it very
conversation
clear.
once already.
The people are not comfortable with you peddling your charlatanistic items down in the main plaza. It is to be outside of the main area.
Yes, good captain. Forgive me, I must have forgotten.
Most
Slipped my
excellent.
mind.
If it slips your mind again, you might slip into a cell. Good day.
Good day, captain.
Hey up there.
Wretched,
That
wretched
case.
man.
What? Intolerant kind. In a town of people like
Your
this.
party has a couple of mages, right?
He's a man who
Yeah,
only
he's
fills
from
his
Alex's
position,
party, right?
nothing more.
Yeah, they're right down there.
I ain't fucking helping
If I were to implore the same vermin that haunts these streets as his
I'll give you
position,
info.
we would find
I'll give you
nothing
age.
of difference.
For 1 minute.
Info first.
To not trouble you any more than we already have, I'd have one more question.
Nonsense.
Unless,
You've been most delightful to speak to.
I know that it's one of two things. I need a
well,
mage to confirm.
I see much of
will
you
take
in
me very
myself.
well, I would only have one more question unless one of my two compatriots would have one of their own.
Go ahead, you
Speak
answered
night,
more of the
speak
questions.
nigh,
so it's
or
all you.
forever hold your peace.
What do you think? One of you guys want to go with them?
Need you for a minute.
Your choice.
That's the problem. We don't know what the information they're going to give is. They could just be like,
That's true.
"Here, we go.
And also they haven't
Here's
said why they
information
need us
you-
either.
Kind of magic that the
Oranges
werewolf
are
has.
orange. That's
I'll
information.
let them settle that.
Well,
But
even if we
apothecary,
manage to
my
find the
last
spot,
question.
if you give me the information on what you found anyway, when I give
If
you the
there
mage to
was
go to the
something so
spot to tell
terrible
what the magic is, I
as
just
a
get that
beast
information
in this
anyway.
town,
So it's really a bad deal
surely
for
you
me.
have some suspicions about who it might be. I
I
would
know
hear
that
you.
the claw marks in the wall
What do you
and
suspect?
in the trunk were either conjuration, so summoning.
See, this is why I've even
or
dawned to
cursed,
entertain any of you.
knowing which you'll tell us whether
You
the
do not
werewolf was
hide
summoned,
behind
whether it's
some
cursed, whether it's
veil
diseased.
to your intentions or your thoughts.
This will affect how we hunt it. Silver won't work on
Yes,
discern.
you are right.
Perfect, thank you
Like
kindly.
any good
I can
man,
go check it out without him.
I possess skepticism. Mine lies to the good captain. That man would be content for all of us to be in a nice
I'm sure
black
we can
sin,
find it. If it's at
inebriated
the
beyond all
attack site, then that'll
comprehension,
be easy enough to find. We've already been
and
there.
dull beyond all reason.
To give this self-illusion he has given himself that he is keeping this place safe, as...
Yeah, you're on Alex.
If that were the case, you wouldn't be here now, would
We're
you?
enemies.
We're enemies?
Certainly not.
Yeah.
He does seem to be a bit belligerent in his duties.
Eat shit.
Of course.
So is there a reason why he hates me so much?
If you
I
recall
do
his
actually kind
statements,
of like them,
he
but-
views me as a charlatan and nothing more. My
kind of
potions,
needed
my
the
tinctures, more is
That's a
fallacies
werewolf.
of my craft,
Odds are it's cursed
sending almost as
because
muddled
silver
water
works
passing
on
off as
werewolves.
healing.
Or is
But I do not
that the
expect
only
those who
reason, or is
lack
there
all
something
thought.
else?
Really wish I had that bloody sword.
Now, you're asking another question.
Had a
Well, we
dwarf
could go-
working on a sword for
I'll
me with
answer one.
silver on it, but wasn't done in time. He kept going. Oh, 5 more minutes.
Naturally.
Sadly, my mind cannot begin to think. You are dull. And don't not take that as disrespect. You're simple. Your intentions, as I have stated, straight as an arrow. There's nothing to poke and pry at you with. Fine, if you're curious to my relation with the good captain. Does not extend much further other than as I have stated. His, I guess, beliefs, he finds me, well, unnatural. Maybe as unnatural as this creature that is at our behest.
Very well. Well then, as payment, ask your final question,
Allow me to preserve that question. I wish to observe further. Then I will come to you with another question. You who delve into the means of alchemy and in the world of that world know of our methods. You observe, hypothesize, you experiment, and you draw conclusions. But there's always a time for a good question in between. Thank you for your time, you three.
Very well. Thank you, apothecary.
Enjoy your night.
Well, shall we go check out those claw marks like that one person
Enjoy
said
the
that was on
festival,
the
you
wall?
four.
We might as well.
You as well. Enjoy your night.
Yes.
There is one thing. I have a little bit of wolfsbane. Keep the werewolf away. You know, the villagers don't exactly do just outside.
Is there anything in particular
Oh, hang on.
Of course there may.
I think they said the attack was down here somewhere, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Hello.
Priest.
Good evening.
Looking on the edge of the darkness. Interesting.
I mean, this is where I usually like to, you know, spread the word, I guess, if people wish to listen. What can I do you all for? What can I do you for?
What exactly is it that you preach?
Well, it's simple. I preach the Lord.
Let's try and find those claw marks. While he speaks.
I don't think they're down here.
No.
Must be somewhere else. But he did say it was only summoning our cursed magic, which narrows it down completely for us because it's a fucking werewolf.
Perhaps looking for someone, I suppose. Because if you are, I haven't seen anybody other than yourselves.
Just a mage with a big hat, probably about this tall.
I think I just saw them back at near the tavern.
Yeah, they were up there. They were trying to get information out of me, but I ain't telling them nothing because because my sister and I running different teams. We're having a bit of a competition, you see. But don't let me interrupt your conversation.
Well, of course not. If you got any questions or anything, I'm happy to give you the most honest answer you ever want. I am an honest man after all. I have nothing to hide. Yes.
Right. And let's test that theory. Why exactly do you find it necessary to spread your message near the site of an attack that tore someone to absolute shreds?
One such questions, I must say. Well, to give faith, of course. Because perhaps I know a way that maybe this thing, or whatever you're really here for, perhaps I could cure it. Or help it.
Really? A cure? And what experiences do you have that would allow you to speak on such a matter?
I definitely have my ways. I've been collecting ingredients here and there. A little testing, of course. Although, that is if it remains alive and I could see it personally, in person, without any on death's door kind of deal.
Hey, Brock.
Is what I could say.
Apparently they found claws or something, and there's some sort of magic. You heard anything about it?
Go ahead.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
Please go on. Fine.
But like I
figured as much.
Good.
Thank you.
You think you can save them through faith?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
someone
Your
came
God
up trying to get
grants you the power to do so.
There are other ways of saving someone. Sure, there is faith, but it also requires medicine and everything. I do know such things. Besides, I've cured people in the past.
Cured people of what?
Cured.
Sickness, such as diseases and other things.
Well then,
Talk to
priest, if you
Brock.
had to say...
Apparently it's a curse, so if it's a curse, then we do have the option of trying to break it. Should we be able to track this beast down?
Yes,
That being said, we got Brock says about 15 minutes before cloud cover breaks.
Alright.
Damn it.
If I could actually have one request.
Did you figure out where
from you and your
the
group.
claw marks were?
If you do somehow find this
Don't need to. Brock
thing
told me
that
it was
you're
a curse.
searching for,
Oh.
They already
I
looked
would
at
like
him.
to see it personally, and maybe I could cure it. Although I would ask you to keep it alive. That's my only request.
Keep it alive. Not an easy request if it is what we think it is.
However, if what you do is your decision, but I'm only giving you a simple request. I do not expect you to follow it or your comrades, but I'm only asking nicely.
Well then, priest, tell me. Who do you think carries this sickness? Surely you must have some guess.
That is a question I still am trying to figure out. I've cured many sicknesses before, but not like this. Or curse, as your comrade says. I know curses, but this is far different from the ones I've dealt with. So this is really new to me, but however, one cannot say that I can't cure it.
Well, if you're curious about anything.
Well, like I said, my own
specific about Lord that he teaches about. It leaves me a little bit unsure of him, but if
Perhaps one more question for pure curiosity.
Ask away.
Why do people call you a heretic?
People can say whatever they want, but like I said, I have nothing to hide. I'm just simply doing whatever I can to survive. And that is just helping those in need. So people have the right to call me what they want. A heretic, a crazy... whatever word you want to say. But that's something I'm not worried about.
in fact, that's a good point. If they call him a heretic, who do they worship that makes this guy's lord so heretical to them?
I don't think that's the point. We're not here to figure out heretics and politics. We're here to find a werewolf.
No, I was trying to figure out why exactly people would have an issue to accuse you of something, Priest.
But also, you should probably care about being called a heretic. How are you supposed to pass your message along if people think of you that bad?
The people here are only scared. Fear drives them mad, and they will say things that some do not wish to say. Can you really blame them for that? I mean, if somebody walks up to you and calls you a Goldilocks lunatic, are you going to take that? Or maybe it's because they have some, or maybe it's because it's their fear, or they don't like how you dress.
Some people are entitled to their own opinions, but I'm also trying not to teach them anything. But that's a conversation for another day.
Yes, it is.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
Not personally, I think we've gotten all we can. Thank you for being polite about it.
Well, of course. I do hope your investigation goes smoothly.
I hope so too.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
You. So you're responsible for the lanterns here. You walk the streets at night. You'd be most likely to see something strange, now wouldn't you?
To be honest, I haven't seen anything over the past month. Though if it's, as everyone says, that is a werewolf and not just a cover-up by the Ministrate. Apologies, but I hadn't seen anything.
Cover up.
I mean, there were no attacks between the last one and now, so not surprised I didn't see nothing.
What? No rumors, no suspicions? You would be most acquainted with the streets at night, and you have no one you can point your finger to.
Honestly, I would think it would be the sheriff. If there is truly something.
The sheriff? Really? Any particular reason why? Or is that just an assumption?
Apologies. There is speculation on my part, but no solid evidence.
Right.
There is reason to suspect her of a few things, but no, I do not have any evidence.
No evidence. Well, I'm out of questions. The rest of you?
I don't have anything.
Well, thank you anyway, Mace. Apologies for taking you away from your duties.
Did you buy the spiced meat?
Yes.
These suspicions and clues are getting us nowhere. It's all supposition, it's all rankling, it's no hard evidence. These people know nothing. They're guessing, waving in the dark.
Well, like we said before, the last attack happened a month ago, and there's been not a hide nor hair nor peep of a werewolf till not even now. There's no guarantee there is one, so of course in the slums of this city they're gonna get riled up and start pointing fingers at each other. Until there's attack, I doubt we're gonna get any solid evidence about anything.
Yes, that was my concern as well.
I do think it was interesting.
All we
to
know
see
is
some of
that
the
there is a
sheriff, though.
werewolf because of the cursed claw marks. And other than that, the only thing we have is just people pointing fingers at each other.
Yep. Yes.
And so far, the 3 people we asked, 2 said the sheriff, and the other one was the sheriff, so obviously he's gonna say something else. So.
Well, the sheriff and the magistrate is one person. We talked to the militia captain. 2 different people.
Yeah, the magistrate's the demon lady, and the captain's, of course, the guy with the 2 swords on his back.
Yeah.
But regardless, don't look like we got too long left, so.
I suppose not.
I'll have to see if any of them disappear when the moon comes out.
I have.
Really?
Oh, don't worry. He's not going to talk to us. We've already kind of established the whole competition thing. Unfortunately for
I'm much
who knows?
rather.
If you're talking about the
don't care
cursed
about
claw marks, we already
competition,
know.
I'd much rather actually find something worthwhile.
I see.
I'd rather not someone die because we decided we wanted to compete. No offense.
I would say the same, but you guys kind of insisted. I gave you information under the expectation that there'd be help, and you offered no help, so...
You didn't speak to me, now did you?
No, I didn't. I will do so in the future.
I have the ingredients for it.
I have no more information other than the fact that they were cursed.
Well, at least that's something. Thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
I wish them to keep it alive. That way I could cure it, and hopefully it will work.
Remind me, that wolfsbane that you picked up. How does that work exactly?
One of us can drink it, and we'd be protected from the lycanthropy, from the werewolf, prevent us from being infected. At least that was my understanding. If we get whatever it is mad enough to attack us, this would protect us, but we only have the one, so we'd have to be very sure.
I was just curious because a dwarven merchant approached me, said he had some special meat that could be used as bait. Now, it doesn't look anything more than regular meat with regular spices on it, but it could still be useful as some sort of potentially.
It'll definitely be useful as bait, but it might not have the result that you want it to. So just in case. Be prepared for anything.
And there are raccoons also running
do
all
keep
the
in
way through the
mind.
city. I'm sure the moment you
Yes,
put that
there's
down, one of
critters
them will be
everywhere.
picked up.
I'm just saying, cause why not? I'd hardly even talk to the man.
Who knows? If there isn't a werewolf, maybe I can just use it to round up all the raccoons and get a reward for that.
If you have the
It seems to
coin
have
to
better
spare
trouble
for
with
it, I
that.
don't see why not. Problem
I've got
being,
I don't think you'll get paid
ideas.
very much for raccoon wrangling, I'm not gonna lie.
Probably end up spending more on the meat.
That's Charles. He's welcome here.
Well, anyone else you want to talk to?
They're not bothering anybody.
The only other one I can think of would be trying to find the magistrate again and seeing if there was anyone she could mention that we could approach. But then again, she probably wouldn't give us any specifics. Because again, like you said, all these is people pointing at fingers at each other and no hard evidence. I hate to say it, but I think we need to wait for someone to actually get killed. See if it even actually happens before we are able to do anything.
Looks like the cloud's breaking, so we probably don't know how to gotta wait long.
I think you need another drink to calm down.
The only other thing we can do is keep trying to gather information about suspicions and see if it forms some kind of picture. But from everything I've heard, it's just people pointing fingers at people who they don't like or rankle at.
I'd agree with that. A couple people are pointing fingers at the militia captain, though, which, if you think about it, kind of makes sense, because if he's controlling the militia, he can send them away from where he wants to hunt.
True.
Would make sense what the trail went dark so easily.
Yeah, that's true, and everyone gave up despite the guy being fairly well liked, like the captain said.
If I had to put a finger at anybody right now, I would probably say the magistrate, who's also supposed to be the sheriff. They didn't find
I'm not so sure
anything.
about that one. The attack was last
Really?
month, and they showed up after last month happened, so unless they came to this part of the town, killed someone, and then took interest in this part of the town to get moved here, that don't really make too much sense to me.
No. Yes, well, I didn't hear about the whole coming to town after the attack. Well, then yes, that changes things. What's that cat doing? What?
You say that, but I don't think we can completely rule them out over that. It could have.
I do wonder if the militia captain was around, invisible to other people around the time of the attack.
Maybe the tavern. You can ask them, see if they know anything about if they saw the captain. Well, it's been a month, so who knows if they even would remember. Likely not.
Memories fade fast. I'm sure somebody would say, "Oh, I totally saw him," when they didn't. Because it was a couple of hours earlier
Also
or something.
possible they could just lie to us, yeah. Sure.
My own ingredients for my very own house and everything. Plus I got
The tavern
Well.
does seem like our best bet still, though. At the
At
very
least for
least,
now.
speak to
Puts us in the... Yes, puts us in a central position. Just in case anything else does happen.
Or who knows, maybe some of the other groups have gone there as well, and we can maybe overhear something that they found.
Possibly, yes. Well then, I think that's as good idea as any.
Let's catch up with the rest and make sure that they're not getting themselves up
No.
in too much trouble, so.
Oh, well,
so.
well. I was hoping to find you.
Oh, were you?
Hoping to. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
just like the rest of the Misfits, I got something special just for you with all this stuff that was going on. Now,
What you got for us?
now, why is it that none of y'all got anything silver or worth a damn? I got something silver that I think that will help you with that little problem that y'all have come here for. I'm keeping it on the down low to not freak out the fucking locals.
Quit teasing me. Quit teasing me. What is it?
One left. Well, what do you think? What do you think? No, it's just a silver weapon. I can see you can help back this little bit.
Oh.
Want to say that
Hey,
was
listen.
dog.
You said you had a sword that the dwarf was making, right? Well, this guy's got a silver one if you want it.
It'll do the job.
That could work. For now.
Always gonna do the job right well and gonna help you. Just like everybody else, though. 12 silver. Final offer.
12 silver? That's not too bad for that type of weapon, I'll be honest.
No, believe me, I'm gonna make myself a load of profit off this. So everybody's winning.
I mean, the sword itself. Usually people charge like 20-something for it, so 12 is a really good deal in my opinion. What do you say? Either of you interested?
It's a good deal, but I don't have 12 silver.
Goes to show you what the economy is doing around these places. Everything's so freaking dirt cheap, but I'm making loads of money just off 12.
I got my little thing and my guns, so I'm good, but...
I've got 12 silver to spare. You know what?
Hold on. Those things you say are silvered.
Well, they ain't silvered, but they'll do.
Okay, alright, if you think so. But,
well, she's offering you 12.
Can I at least see the sword first, so I can see the silver on it?
The in question.
Yes.
And from looking at it, it is
the captain down at the end of
the balance is perfect. The edge sharp as a razor.
If you were looking into darkness, then yes, you
what
do.
you might be looking for something like this.
Well, if he came around here first, then walk down that way.
I
Would I
like
be able to see him down at the end, or would I be able to see him sitting down?
You will need a roll. I will roll
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 silver, indeed. And this sword is now yours.
With a nat 20? Yes, you do.
Perfect.
Alright.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And now, I get to fucking eat straight for 4 months. Thank you all.
Oh.
Take it easy.
Is everything alright outside? I just kind of saw one of them.
I'm so glad I got paid that 100 gold for failing a fucking an arrest.
Where'd he run off to?
Everything alright?
Where'd he go?
You all heard that wolf howl, right?
Yeah.
Wolf howl? No, I didn't hear. Oh shit, yeah, I did actually.
Yes, you did. Right around that same time, I saw the captain walking down this alleyway. And sit right down here.
Well, if it happened at the same time, it probably wasn't him then.
Yes. If there is a werewolf out here, and he was right here when it happened, then no, I don't think he's our one. That also makes me question.
The priest? Or the apothecary?
Good evening.
Good evening. Pardon, when you were passing by down there, you didn't happen to see anything strange by chance?
No, sir.
No,
Nothing at all, in
not
fact.
really.
Yes. Well, good then. Pardon, sir. We haven't been introduced.
I am Raphael, sir. I am the barber and the surgeon of the village. And you are?
I am Ignatius, sir. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Certainly don't wish to pry if it is a private affair, but may I ask what you were doing down that way?
I was simply just showing, Raphael, is it, you say?
Yes, sir.
I was showing him the ingredients I've gathered, because he thought I stole some from the tavern.
I thought this man was a werewolf, but he has proven very effectively to me that he has no such thing.
Really? Why do you say that?
Hold on, what's going on? What's going on up here?
I'm saying that too.
Guess perhaps we should check it out first.
Something going on?
The captain doesn't want to hear it, but there was a werewolf attack.
Ah, fuck. Who'd they hit?
Man in dark clothing.
It was in an alley back down that way, but it's already gone. Now there's a man eviscerated in a tavern.
Do you know where? Is there any like blood, or is there still like a blood spot where the man was attacked?
He whispers in your
your
ear.
friend Rift
Where's the
apparently,
apothecary?
cut it. It was bleeding a little bit. We could investigate the area if you wish.
Unseen.
We can actually go ahead and say that the two
It
people who
seems
were
the
at that
werewolf
stand there,
has claimed his first victim.
the magistrate
I
and
don't know
the
if they're
baker.
injured.
This guard says
Those are the
that
main
you,
ones that were
cut
all
the
around us
thing?
when we saw that wolf don't come on
see.
through.
I figured that's what people
People
would
we
do.
didn't see,
Smith
I
walking down
didn't-
that way.
All right.
So he
Okay.
came from the other way that the wolf went.
Me and you.
We got a pair of silver
Right,
chains.
so-
Rule each other out as suspects entirely.
In case we want to capture this thing.
Perhaps. I am going
Apparently the
to
priest
try
could
and
cure it,
use
so-
the werewolf blood on Rift's sword to try and see if I can't use it
The
to
one that
provoke
was
the
attacked
spirit.
is dead.
Wait,
We
who was
also
it?
have
I hired you to find the beast
Over
before
here.
this would happen. Do you have a lead? Please tell me you do.
What are you doing?
Well, from what we know, it
Most
got
of us
covered
seem
in
to be
bleeding.
The werewolf blood that is. He managed to get a
Right now,
slice
we
on
have
it.
people
as
who
he's
we can
going to try
eliminate
and
as suspects. We don't
use
have
the
an actual
blood
lead.
as
As
a
most people here
base
seem to
try
content to just
and
point fingers at one
send
another.
out a location pin to try and
For
locate
instance,
the
Miss, if you want to know exactly,
Identification stuff.
so this is what we're gonna end up doing here, Miss.
DC is 18.
We have a list of people who were around each one of us when that thing attacked.
2 and a
At
7
this
as you
point,
try
that
to
can
ping
help
it.
us
With this
narrow
magic,
down a
there
small
is
list of your
blood all
townsfolk
over the
here,
city
be
now.
able to at least
Whatever
assist and
wounds it
figure out
sustained, it's
exactly
spreading
who the
its
fuck
blood
is behind all
everywhere
this.
to confuse you.
Unfortunately, we don't have a pinpointed name or where we would
don't
see
have
them,
the potential
because at
for
this moment, came at us entirely off
You wanna go
guard.
for scent? Here you go.
Rolling flat.
Well, we can say from
You're
my
saying it
team
wasn't
I've
there?
seen,
With a 16,
right up that direction there.
you are at least able to identify the scent of a
interesting. Alright.
werewolf, but
Person who runs
the
that
scents of the
stand,
city are
and the
thick
woman next to
and
him,
lose the
the
scent more
baker,
quickly.
you,
The last
and one other
all you can
person.
smell is the last
I
place.
can't
Well, the
I
barber and
didn't
the
see, but my
priest were
team
down
did.
with us when the attack happened, supposedly.
That counts out half
I
these
saw the
people in
captain
here.
walk through that alley while the attack was supposedly occurring, so we can keep that.
He was with me.
Unless the attack already happened and he was vacating the area because he came down and then went down the alleyway, right?
Okay.
You mentioned it wouldn't take that long to discover a body.
Clouds here.
Potentially.
I have his blood on a sword,
The moon is shown again.
if that's of any use to you.
I actually haven't been.
So far, people haven't had much luck.
Give or take.
Unless it's magical in nature, I don't think there's much I can be able to do with it. I don't really have any identification on it.
We saw Flint down that way there, but
He's dead.
I
no.
don't think there's anything I can do. Tried that trick before, it didn't work.
The one that you brought in. That
Wait a minute. I could try to detect magic on it.
so.
That may give us at least an idea.
What you said.
You'd like to
15
try to
minutes. You
detect magic on the
looked at
blood?
clouds. Please
cursed.
find who is guilty. Who is
Would I
this
be able
beast
to feel
before
that again
it
if I was
happens
able to
again? I
cast
can't
detect
afford
magic?
to lose
Do
any
you
more of
think?
my people.
No.
We understand.
The only thing you can get from it is that it's cursed.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, no. It's no identifying markings, just cursed blood.
You know what I'm thinking? The attack happened that way. We did see the captain coming down and then going into one of the dark alleys about when the time of the attack was supposed to be happening. The priest and the barber came from down below over there, so I don't think it's them.
I'm only a man of
But
God.
the captain...
Did he say to bring it him to him or to the chair?
He's very touchy about subjects like that.
He wasn't even
I will say one of my
One of my team
The
actually
commander
went ahead and was
ordered
trying to
us
ask a
to
cat
grab
to sniff him.
So we
and
are
he
grabbing.
refused.
But I am a simple man of God. I have nothing to
He
hide.
seems to not like the priest either, and the priest said that they can cure the werewolf, so it's kind of another negative result, if you know what I'm saying.
Dare believe that there's nothing but flesh and bone. One of ours. Known as the important.
It's a life wasted.
Yes, a life wasted indeed. Taken against its will. A cruel way for your life to end. But unfamiliar to us.
Not anywhere up here. We saw him walking up after the attack was supposed to be happening.
Yeah. A word of advice for you, my wayward friend. A good captain seeks to now put the priest on the chopping block. He believes that his true chauvinistic nature is the cause of this.
Of course.
I'm not sure if you should take people into the shadows, away from light.
Captain, if I may, a simple, I
Just
can
trying to
promise
put a
you, I
check
know.
to this show trial.
Well, let's go ahead and get back to that.
You can stop badgering
You
the
are
priest,
content.
Captain. I and
Can't tell.
5 other people
Indifference,
can vouch that they came from the complete opposite direction of where the killing occurred. You can stop this.
One who does not see a life with much value.
And if it is from this
Yes.
town, you know what trouble
You're
is.
not
got
alone.
paid half up front.
You have no way to know.
Busting out the actual.
Because someone was with them the entire time.
Crafty.
I believe they'd be willing to vouch for
Man
that
driven
fact.
by
Man named Raphael,
I always
the
prefer
barber and
mercenaries.
surgeon.
No morality to get in the way of everything.
What are you doing with the barber?
Someone who can move incredibly fast.
He
Also saw you
was attacked by the guards trying to defend someone, so I'm just guiding him somewhere safe. So he can rest.
And I saw you.
Well, as long as he can rest, don't give him to the magistrate or whatever. Unless you
No,
think
no,
he's
no.
guilty, but talk with everyone before you decide to throw someone in prison.
No, he's not guilty. In fact, he's the best person for vouch of the innocence of others right now.
Yes, well.
I give him a lot.
It's a good thing I don't suspect you.
Gods be with you, Captain.
Good thing.
Thank you. If you wait
The
about
priest is innocent. These two can collaborate on that. They were together
Yes,
when it
we've
happened.
We've cleared that up. That was thanks to certain people.
But the captain doesn't have it at home.
I swear.
Any other leads?
Not from me, Magistrate, unfortunately. Anyone else? No.
Keeper itself of Avern's cleared because they had the wolf's bane on them too when it happened.
I do have. You do have my thanks, of course.
Don't read too much into it. I simply thought that you did not do it.
I believe our priest has a way to cure the werewolf. If we were to find it alive.
Yes,
good
well,
luck
the
with
problem
that.
being we have to find the damn thing first. So unless you can help with that, let's put that on the back burner.
Perhaps leave like a trap for it.
The apothecary was quite callous, if one were to say, about the loss of another life in his town.
He's a bit of an isolationist from what I've heard though.
He's also just
I mean, come on now. If you're gonna cut
learned
magic,
man.
make it look spectacular.
I bet you he's furry underneath that mask.
I do want to talk to that, what was his name? Brownbeard?
I ain't gonna do it.
The dwarf. I'd like to talk to him.
That's the other
I
problem.
believe anyone not on our side of the city during the attack.
So, the first attack occurred down that way. No one saw anything.
The dwarf.
I don't believe anyone died, just someone was
No one
injured.
saw anything, apparently. So now we have...
Maybe perhaps I could
That's what I
talk
was
to.
told.
that much
I don't
ground.
want him to spread misinformation.
Alright.
Perhaps I need to figure that out. Just ask a few questions, of course. Just to get some word.
My fair priest, though. Ah, well, never mind. I'll inform them later. Just good
Do
news.
we know of anyone else who was over in that direction besides our own people?
I do know that the captain was only doing it.
No, I don't.
Making false accusations when I was only a man. And again, five people.
Also, I would be careful with the guard captain. We can't continually shoot him down, otherwise he might get irritated with us, and we can't have that.
Fine. But if he's going to obviously cast an innocent man into the pyre, excuse me if I'm trying to stop that from happening. I'd rather we kill
I
a
don't know,
werewolf.
I don't blame you. I'm just saying be a little careful.
I do know that the captain can be different sometimes. Or perhaps all the time.
Alright. Fuck, I guess. I doubted it. I don't know. We don't know how frequent it's gonna attack neither, so.
Did you want to go down the alley and see if we could find anything that could have been missed?
I thought I saw a few number of us running down that alleyway. If we didn't find it, they didn't find it, then I don't we will.
The tracks are probably muddy at this point. There's no use going down there.
I think we're just resorting back to asking questions again. Of who, though, not sure.
I'd agree with that.
If I can't cure this,
My first instinct is those two. They may have come from down that way, may have heard something.
make it slide its last, like it did last time.
Unless anyone else has another idea.
Seems the best thing so far.
Sounds good to me.
So therefore, but again, I'm only asking for something to try.
Also, if my memory serves me right, if we have wolfsbane on us, we can't use the meat because the wolf will smell the wolfsbane and won't show up.
So we'd have to separate anyway. Damn it.
Or get rid of the wolfsbane.
I will not hold you
Well, let's wait on that and tell us if you actually decide to buy that meat.
No, the priest was here when the werewolf.
You did?
Someone else is.
Yes.
There is a werewolf?
I bought it before
Yes.
you.
And it killed the
Did the...
guy. I don't know his name.
Well, then that's probably not helpful for us.
He had a very. You're
Well,
right,
it doesn't help us standing around the town square either.
Yeah, well, I'll think about it, see what we can do. Pardon, good folk, I don't suppose you two are on this side of town when the last attack just happened by chance.
The last attack happened on the other side of town.
I didn't even know an attack happened.
It ran this way.
What?
After this.
The attack happened at the other side of the town, and the alley on the other side. They ran this way.
Yes,
Come through there, go one over there, and
Yes, okay, well great. And I'm trying to figure out if anyone else has seen anything.
So this is
Unless you've
the
already asked
final
them.
attack.
I have.
Before we
They
have
just
to
woke up. That one just woke up, and the lamplighter was not present with the attack.
Oh great. So does that then, I guess.
Being safe, grocer.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh, there we go.
And resume.
And exactly just.
By the way,
They're saying the
Best idea
attack
now is
happened
to-
down that way?
if you see the captain, I would very
The
much
last
like
attack,
to
the
Oh,
first
it happened up
attack.
there.
I have my
Wait,
There.
well,
Yes.
there been another?
suspicion on whom it might
I don't think so.
You got rid of
We were
yours?
just talking about new folks that we've seen, seeing if they've seen
Oh.
anything.
You see that guy up
Oh.
In that case, I could just give it
I think
to
the
the
best
priest
idea
so
is
we
to
can stick
just
together anyways, but
keep
yeah,
tabs on
so
folks,
something
see who is missing when the
when the attack
But I also don't want anyone else to
Yeah,
get
I
hurt.
trust now.
I saw everyone panic.
Lamplighter.
Everyone run in different direction. That
Hmm.
guy, he stayed right there. Did not panic.
Is there... Instead of no one of importance, could we be missing something? Is there some kind of pattern to it?
I was asleep at the time of the attack. The attack, I guess, woke me up.
I think I need to ask the magistrate. See if he gives us anything.
Currently, I think the bait may be the best option at this point.
Started drinking at sunrise.
Unfortunately, was I able to make too many of them.
The one that was attacked. Did you know them at all? Describe them at all?
Not on any personal level. They didn't have any active enemies, as far as I know, not openly.
Did they have any kind of profession? Any kind of job?
Like I said, they're very limited, so make sure they get them before they're gone.
I'm sure they did. I am a bit distracted. I thought I heard something down the alleyway. That way, before you came up. I thought I heard something, but I wasn't sure.
I'll go explore it then.
No, we're going exploring and not doing anything alone here, Günther.
You know what I meant. Hang on. I cast light.
Careful, Liz. Alright, you have casted light. What's going on?
With a 13, the scent will be able to successfully mark itself onto the werewolf. You're not sure how well it'll hold up when they transform back into whatever they are, but it did get onto them, as with so many people encroaching on its position, it retreats into the darkness of the town.
Damn it. What the fuck?
Shit.
Anyone out back? Right.
Hold on. Nearly picking some of you to the ground. Once more, it disappears into the shadows of the alleyways.
Tell me you got some from it. So, how long has this ambush been going on?
Cool, wonderful. No, but I have a feeling I know what I need to do.
15 minutes.
Well, when's the, how long has it been since the thing showed up? That's mainly what I'm asking.
50 minutes ago.
Just ran. So then everyone in the town square should be cleared.
Yes.
We're going in the town square should be clear.
Just come on. Oh, there we have it. Narrowing it down.
Be picked up like a pretty princess if you can.
Those three. Those two. They're clear. They were here the entire time.
I didn't see the captain.
Didn't either.
No, I didn't.
Nor any of the militiamen.
Did you see the apothecary?
The doctor.
Alright, make way.
He was on that balcony. Oh, shit. Are you alright?
Failed ambush. The list of people it could be is narrowed down a little bit, but fucking Alex got injured. Apparently they set up an ambush for it and it fucked up. Probably will be.
Oh, no. We know it likes seasoned meats, so if you have any, you can use it to possibly bring it to your location, or away from your location.
And here comes the
Do you have any
captain.
info? Are you okay? What happened?
Curious.
Got slammed and cut, yeah.
Are you okay? Come on.
I saw at least 3 different people run down that direction.
It seemed
I'm fine.
Yes, right there.
Quite a few did.
They were chasing it, but it looks like it got away.
got lucky. If they kept going straight, it probably would have attacked you.
Alright.
They're running everywhere.
So let's
Findings.
So we know for certain that whatever was happening while we were out here talking, they were down there ambushing the thing. So the lantern lighter, that one who had just woken up, and that dwarf merchant is also clear.
Alright.
So, who the hell does that even leave?
We don't have much longer.
I'm running it.
The captain, as he technically wasn't here when it happened.
It's true. None of the militiamen were, I think, or maybe one or two of them. What do you think, Rob?
I don't know. People point in circles too damn much.
The Nexus shot
We're
me
just
across town.
Mainly narrowing down who it isn't. Because if they were busy fucking around with it.
Dearest Magistrate!
We're gonna use our
Yes.
knife to try and set up a trap for this thing.
May I ask?
My team has a set of shackles.
It should be this building. Who lives in there
It is.
again?
Are you okay, Green?
It's just the tea house, sir. It's a shop that's closed down for a while.
A shop that's closed down for a while.
Yes, it ended up
Interesting.
closing about 2 months back. No one spotted up yet, so it's been just foreclosed.
They're setting up an ambush. Hey, Igni.
What do you ask, sir?
They're gonna set up an ambush for it, so
Because
we should probably find people who we're suspicious of and stay near them just in case.
Which I was on top of a given
Gotta be
position,
discreet
and
about it, though.
I didn't even hear it. Pounced right on me.
Well,
and I found out that
if we're talking
whoever
about the captain,
or what
I think
or
I
whatever
helped in
that this thing
regard.
could be came out of one of those windows. Very small, however.
And then find another person who we can potentially make sure isn't, you know.
Yes, this building should be empty, though. I do know that there are some orphans that may crawl in through the cracks and doors and such every so often.
It may not be an orphan, dearest magistrate, but I do firmly believe that whatever that this monster may be looking at and hunting inside for is in there.
We can check it out and look in from the outside, sir, but to open up the doors, we'd have to break down the boards.
Well, maybe not. Maybe we just have to be a little bit more cautious around this given place. Do you remind you there, lass? Just
In
make sure that you
short,
stay away
we're
from
not
that.
causing damage to the town itself. Nor are we
So
going to
if the
open
door
any
is locked by
condemned
normal
building.
lock.
Sir, question. You said that you found it up there, right?
I believe firmly that it came out from there to pounce on me when we were trying to set up something for it. And then it ran away just as quickly.
And then it ran this way. That was where it began, right?
Yes, and I didn't even hear it, and it came out right before it transferred. It must have came out through that window.
Then keep an
And it was
eye
a
on
small
the building.
There are claw marks on almost, well, the majority of rooftops. There's claw marks all around them. Like it's jumping from rooftop to rooftop.
I don't believe it's up there.
Some
anymore.
are damaged enough that I wouldn't say it would hold up even in the rain. Some of them are very damaged on the rooftops. That's where it's jumping down from.
It might be how it gets around so quickly then.
Be my best guess, the claw marks are everywhere. On a side note, don't worry, I'll tell you which ones are damaged. You can repair them effectively. But there's most damage over where they've been jumping down the last 2 marks. There could be something over there, is my best guess.
I see, thank you.
Keep track of this situation. I'll be
See.
find the other two.
Spread
Is there
out.
any more?
Well, we only
My
have
men
2 hours.
search the
So you
alleyways
set up
and
another
village
trap
will
or
with you.
you take the
Be
fight
careful.
there.
Keep your eye.
See anything.
Yes, understood.
I would say at least have one of you looking up at all times while the other 2 look from side to side.
It's a possibility, yeah.
And like I said,
If you would ambush somebody, they would ambush somebody.
That building in general.
The 7 will break in
Keep
half.
you safe.
Understood. Thank you. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. We'd be safer if we found the beast, though, so please, I insist, do your best.
Ah, yes, of course, and
I'm saying you want to be careful
unfortunately, it's
about
much
your ventures,
faster than
are we not?
expected.
Never
That
ventured
fall
up
was
again.
quite gruesome.
You didn't happen to see anything during that last attack, did you?
When it attacks.
Oh, I did see something. It ran right behind
So it's
me.
got the ability
And then to that alley over
jump
there.
from above, do stealth,
Thank you.
but be in an area close enough to be seen by people in whatever form they take before
What
they
are you still doing out
and then
here? The ale is free right now.
I don't need no ale. I have a shop to run. Help. Suspect me. I'm not going to go off of any accusations until we have proof. Proof, soldier.
Understood.
Don't let the fear-mongering of these visitors get into your head. Be vigilant.
I will. I'll keep an eye out. I'll get back to my patrol.
Bit dangerous to wander down the streets, don't you think?
I knew you were around, so I knew I was safe. Plus, I knew they were over here.
Good luck with your ambush.
These humans here, they don't like us very much. Not at all, actually. You know, even last month, when this first happened, the first ones they pinned the blame on was us. Us poor little slum dwellers that live down here all by our lonesome. In our squatter. Of course, we're the ones of the problem. We non-humans brought this on them. Oh. Dismemberment, painting the walls of entrails. It's not really good for business. I wish you the best of luck. Going up against whoever the fuck caused that.
That's what I was saying.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take me little music box. I'm gonna take me business, and I'm gonna wait until I actually find some fucker that actually wants to buy something, instead of asking me questions all fucking day.
No. Oh.
What do you even sell?
Yep.
Odds, ends, this, that, and the next. Honestly, for a little tourist like yourself, if you want this little escapade.
Yes, I heard it too. I would not bother you any further.
Hello.
Hello.
Trust me, that's been the only thing keeping me from not running out the door right now.
If I do not light the lanterns, people will not be able to see at night, and they will be more in danger from the werewolf.
Hell. Alright. You be safe.
around you.
You absolutely bossed that thing. I lost Jeremy. And now I remember Jeremy. You're right.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
His loss weighs on all of us, just so you know.
He was a good friend. But we need to focus on this werewolf for now. I can mourn later.
Yes. We all will. Can you see?
Only where the light is.
And be careful up here. Let me get you back down so you don't fall. Okay? Come on. And how about
I
you?
have Featherfall, I could cast it on her if she wants it.
Okay. Yeah. Just be careful. It's a bit rickety. Come on.
There we go. Okay. I should probably get back down.
Okay. I don't have any more information on this one. I heard the howl. You heard the howl too, right?
Yeah, that's why I came over to you guys. Didn't want you to be alone.
I'm sure God will be fine with it.
Okay.
But... Hey, come back.
You alright? Yeah, I was caught up while chasing the werewolf. I'm fine.
Alright, as long as it doesn't scratch you.
Got me, but
I'll lean in and whisper to you. The wolf ended up howling right after I lost sight of the captain. He's following me down the hallway. I turned the corner, met up with other people, and that's when he started speaking to me.
Like all the rest of the group as well. Wow, perfect.
I mean, I heard the moon.
Alright, so
You could believe what you want.
one of the other team members was sniffing out some perfume apparently that they hid it with the werewolf. They smelled it somewhere down there, but they couldn't smell it on anyone specific. It was a goblin and the captain was down there too, but they didn't get any actual detection from either one. So all
She
we know
said
is
the
that it was
goblin
down
was
there.
drinking, so it might be masking the scent. We don't know for sure, but it's also
Yes.
completely paused.
Pause.
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 Unpause.
Pause.
It's completely possible that it's either masking the scent or that it was. Never mind. Pause again.
Pause again.
Pause too.
Damn it.
If I knew how long these pauses were, I'd just go grab a drink.
Just grab a drink now. Hydrate! You better hydrate!
No, my can is empty. I gotta go in the kitchen.
For what it's worth, I did manage to get the sword uploaded now, so I have that.
Hell yeah.
But I'm completely useless with it.
Unpause.
So anyway, as I was saying for a third time, he could be masking his scent with it, or that it was one of the other guards that was down there. Now, I'm not pointing fingers at them, because anything's possible at this point. But if the captain and the goblin thing don't have the perfume scent on them, then it has to be someone else, but someone that still walks around that area, if you know what I'm saying.
Right. But the only other one I could think of would be the priest. We've already cleared them.
I do have a
Maybe the
interesting
surgeon?
thing to report, though.
Well,
if they're working together, maybe.
I don't know why he would do such a
I
thing.
ended up going down a dark alley by myself, and he started following me. He didn't say anything until I rounded a corner and met up with the group that was setting up the trap. Then he started saying something. Then he walked away.
I haven't really
and by
seen
the
the
time I
blacksmith
checked back
either.
to him, he was gone, and then the howl started.
which
could be
I feel like
coincidence,
Black
but
Smith is potentially safe.
Yeah,
They
also
were in
haven't seen
the tavern the overnight when
Welcome to the tavern.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, what's the shouting about?
what the fuck is going on?
Hey, you two!
what's going on?
Yes.
What's the shouting?
A suspicious man! Split off from the pack and walk that direction! We're trying to follow him.
Split off from the pack?
Stay in the light.
Oh yeah.
Look. What seems to be going on here?
It's one. Ah, there he is.
Oh.
He's here. It's fine. He's right there.
Is it... Okay, a little bit more description next time would be appreciated.
Don't mind me, I accidentally glitched out. Shit.
I'm minding you.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay.
I'm watching him.
False alarm. What?
The green man.
Yes,
He's been
I
suspicious
see
all night.
him. He's a guard.
That's the perfect cover.
Yeah. I'm the guard
Just
that you
have
told
power.
me that someone stole your stuff. Unless...
I think it was a pause.
I'm pretty sure that's a pause.
Yeah, well.
Pause.
Unpause.
Unless you're being vague on purpose of what I need to be vague that someone stole from you.
The only thing I can think of doing now is going back down that way and seeing if we can find anything else. Unless
I
there's
mean,
an
we
attack
do
on
have the
this side
spiced
now.
meat, we just gotta get rid of the wolfsbane. We can draw it in ourselves. Well,
Alright.
it
Does anyone have a
doesn't...
bag of
It
holding?
doesn't potential...
How about this?
It doesn't actually get us... The problem is with getting it to come out again is it doesn't really narrow down anything that we're doing. It doesn't narrow down the list. It just gets them to attack us instead of someone else. So really, it's just trying to fight the werewolf and maybe wear it down enough to where we can finally capture it. It doesn't actually solve our problem of figuring out who it is.
No, but if we can at least get it to attack us, we can attack it and potentially kill or capture it. Kind of a whole point, right?
Yes, but it's a risk.
Well, sometimes you have to take risks.
Especially with how completely unprepared this group is in terms of healing themselves, I don't think it's a good idea.
Healing, you say?
Do you have spells to be able to hold it in place?
Alright. Priest.
The only idea I
What
have
if we make a bit of a
is
deal?
that we lay a trap for it.
Yes.
With
What
the
would be a deal
spiced meat.
would you
Have
like?
the person who has the wolfsbane
I have a wolfsbane on me.
somewhat
give it to
nearby
you.
who can be
And if you don't use
alerted
it by the end of the
when
night, I would like to have
wolf
it
is
returned.
attacking.
Is that fair?
We use the wolfsbane
What
to
is the reason
either
behind this?
incapacitate or scare off the wolf, and we try
Or whatever's attacking.
Keep a
Because it
hidden
can
eye
smell
on
this,
it.
and it can smell
It's the
that.
best
Doesn't
idea
want to
I've
get close
got.
to the
It's
wolfsbane.
stupid, I know, but it's an idea
So
that
what
I
you're
have.
saying is that you are basically
It's the
feeding
best I can
me to
think
the
of.
werewolf.
No, I'm giving you protection
Other way around.
from the werewolf. If it smells it, it stays away from you.
Last time I remember, the person I thought the Spain was to lure it.
No, Wolf's Bane is to protect you from lycanthropy.
Is he telling the truth?
What he says checks out, yes. Yes.
It does have the word Bane in the name, kind of implies
Alright,
that it's a
if you wish.
problem for the wolf.
Good. Hopefully you are not attacked. Right then, we've got rid of it. Now, what do you say we go
I'll be
hunting?
mostly in the tavern anyway.
I'll stay there then.
Well, we can go check and see if the attack happened that they were trying to bait them with.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I could show you just how far I was followed before you said a word to me.
Let's go then.
Best plan we've got.
mortals, so they will definitely not see anything.
And I've not seen halflings, and in that case, then I would probably pull over a stool somewhere and bring it over, I suppose, but...
Excuse me.
It's taken the hit. It's just taken a while. But, well, they walked through at this
When I passed him, he was right here. Just so you're aware.
Right.
Keep your weapon handy. This thing likes to jump on people.
Why you need measurements? That's
He followed me all the way down to where they are.
Cornered it again.
There's some medicine in them as well. But just
Fucking
keep your
short
foot
range
moist.
teleport doors fucking got me.
You shot it in the shoulder, right? Before we all went after
It was a silver bullet.
Yeah.
With a shoulder wound.
Did it attack you guys?
Wouldn't it have a shoulder injury in its human form too?
Any additional injuries? Calling.
But yeah, he said something to me after I rounded this corner and saw everyone.
Not that I know.
So what? I'm guessing he doubled back and attacked them down here.
What are you doing?
Well, when I lost sight of him, like, I stayed over here for, like, maybe 10 seconds, 15. Then I turned around and peeked around the corner and he was already gone.
Rest your throat if you can. Ask him yes or no questions just until he recovers a little bit more.
So.
If he talks, he's gonna permanently injure his throat.
Well, it's not down here anymore.
Give me a thumbs up for yes.
No, but it's... But he said maybe that he hit it, and he's. I know he got silver bullets, so
Silver weapon also have that injury in their human form.
it might have a lingering injury, but I don't know where.
Yes.
Check to see if anybody's hurt.
Understood.
Shoulder injuries?
Because we would check to see if someone's hurt.
Injuries, what we're looking for now.
Brock had shot the werewolf in the shoulder.
Your medic's gonna go to work.
All right, look around for shoulder injuries. All right.
No. Let's go. We're gonna go check on people to see if there's any injured.
Take it easy, Hunter. We still need you.
From what Brock said, the injury should still be inherent in human form. So we are looking to smell blood and see blood on a person in that area.
Oh, the door got him.
Yes.
Not again.
Is he going to whisper?
Excuse me. Thank
Seen
you.
anything?
No, I'm talking to you, Gold Hair.
a couple of people
Oh,
have
I'm
been
Nathan.
talking.
Yes, Nathan. Nice to meet you. Okay, I can do that too.
That's really weird.
That's really weird.
Oh yeah, they just changed their hair color. Did you see that?
Please,
I've written. Read this piece of paper.
They changed their hair color? What's it different?
On the piece of paper, it says
You're
a
doing
werewolf
good,
should
Sherry.
be
It's
injured
fine.
when he returns to normal form. Look for a bullet shoulder injury.
I want you to start smelling for
Apparently Brock goddamn blasted the sumbitch, so...
It's not 100.
I did too, but mine didn't have my fucking silvers in it. I hadn't put it in yet. Still hadn't been preloaded.
Normally happens, but this
You
could
think
be.
silver coins should work? I don't got silver weapons.
Captain went in bloody. What?
Captain went in bloody?
You would see her hand you, if my hand wants to, stop running away from me,
Did they say
hands
who
you
attacked?
a bag of silvers. Silver bullets. Split them in half for me. You have one half, I have the other.
Yes, we need to ask.
gold
She took him
times.
into the tavern.
Alright.
It came for it, and right before it had initially attacked Brock,
he managed to get a shot off in its shoulder with a silver bullet.
There you go.
I do like to
Left
make
shoulder,
it clear.
each
I
side.
was told by one of your comrades.
Oh, you're right. Actually,
I would like to request you to
capture it and keep it
Captain apparently came in bloody. You get up there and check and see if they have shoulder wounds.
Hopefully they can figure something out. This is getting ridiculous.
I'm not assuming they know how to set themselves up. We're not making any claims.
But I assume they find that damn werewolf.
Can I get a drink?
Isn't that your job?
As I am.
Oh,
Thank you.
apologies.
Oh, you're fine. I just walked in.
And by the way,
Allow me to go back to my patrol.
Apologies, here you go.
Thank you.
Some ale. It's freshly poured for the party. Or what's left of it, obviously.
some ale.
Aye.
Are there any more injured from the attack?
I think he may be injured.
Thank you.
There you go, ma'am.
Are you in?
Of course.
I'm guessing you're injured. Have you been seen by the doctors already?
My surgeon tended to me. Thank you, miss.
Of course.
I almost sprayed you by accident. I'll be fine.
Good.
Were you attacked by it?
Take it easy.
It's always appreciated.
Yes.
Oh, surgeon.
Where'd it get you?
Came across the
Yes. Can I
rooftops
speak with
fast
you
as
for a
can be. Sliced at my side, punctured my armor. Why?
Just trying to make sure you're okay.
I'm quite fine. Thank you.
To be honest, I'm still worried about coming out of this area. So how long has the captain been part of this militia? Like, how long has he been around? To be honest, I don't know anymore. Most people seem to be...
Back to slinging fucking accusations, are we?
Yeah, but when did you show up then?
Just a few months ago.
Off my steps unless you're coming in.
I'm just finishing the drink.
Oh, of course.
Didn't want to take it on you.
No, you're good,
Name's
sir.
Alex. What do you want from me?
My position here is of none of your concern. We are the ones who called you here. You've spent so much time fucking about that anyone who might have been guilty has gone to ground. I'm losing mind. I'm doing something very clear.
You notice anyone missing?
If trouble continues to spread in this town, you'll all find yourselves either outside of it or in a cell. One or the other. Test my fucking patience, please. Forget yourselves, by all means. Any questions?
Captain, Magistrate, Mira smelled perfume that we put on werewolf in area.
Yes.
Where?
All right.
In area, somewhere around here.
In this area.
In
What
here.
was it? You start smelling people?
Right on you guys.
Seems like just another arrest.
It is a strong
So you're
perfume that was
saying-
thrown on that thing.
So you're saying someone here was the werewolf then?
Somebody in this area, from what she's smelling, real close in. All these people that here she wants to check, but she's having a hard time pinpointing.
Could bring everyone into the tavern.
I've got someone I want to ask.
As if I put that.
Someone I want to talk to that I haven't seen before. But I've seen him walking around, like, just not too long ago. Pretty much no skin showing, hood. It almost looks like he's got wraps across his arms. Arms, hood, face mask. Can't really see the eyes.
Slung accusations my place, though.
Thank you.
I'm getting tired of it. I made my position clear.
Another big
Am I alright?
apparently the little one saw somebody run off in that direction. So, Miss Alex is, making sure she doesn't go off alone. Lost sight of them in the dark, though. Don't know which way they went.
Oh, wanna try going to look for him?
Keep your distance to the captain. He's getting pretty uppity and antsy about us.
Oh no.
I heard.
I don't know.
You of course see that his side and shoulder are all bandaged.
She checked.
Squint at the note and put it away. It'll be bad enough.
I've checked with people to see what type of injuries everybody has.
Where did Ignatius go? God damn it.
Down that way.
What you have.
Alright. I'll go look for him. Stay here. Don't get lost.
Well, if you want, I can go with you. I can cast lights so you're not walking in the dark. Alright.
Did they accuse or did they just ask clarifying questions?
That one for talking? I understand.
Let's stay out of trouble.
Find anything?
Possibly. She's not here right now. Mira smelled that perfume smell again, and that one was spotted leaving the central square after Mira smelled it in the middle of it. No one else was leaving. And then all of a sudden she smells it over here? What does that tell you? What the fuck?
Good lead. Keep an eye on him.
Shit. Fuck did they go? Someone disappeared through here. The guy I was looking at. Did I see that, or did he go like another direction? Just to clarify, like I can't go through here and like follow him. It's like
Yeah, you cannot go in there and follow him. But you did see him go inside of the building, assumedly his house. You don't really feel like it's very suspect of somebody going inside of a building they're able to get into. You would assume this is somewhat of an inn or hovel. But yes, you did see somebody go off and sequester themselves inside of a building.
Okay. Well,
and you
I suppose I'm not the only one that heard that. Careful, Mira. You two. Did you see anyone in rags just run by just now?
Last time I saw someone in rags, one of your own was speaking to it.
My wayward friend.
Yes.
Growls from down the alleyway. That way. Perhaps you,
This
if
way?
you intend to find this. Yes.
Well, you wretched beast. Show yourself, damn you. Damn it. Well, where? Mira!
Don't go too far on your own.
Yes, please don't do that.
nowhere.
Yeah, us too. And which way did it go?
You don't feel that?
Turn it over this way. I'm not seeing it. Bothers me.
DM.
Greatly.
DM present.
I'm gonna put a portal up in the air and look down from above. See if I can see it on a rooftop.
Understood. With a natural 20, you're able to hear, well, not hear, you're able to see the immediate area around you. Using the portal as sort of a way to see around, you can see all of the roofs of the buildings in your immediate vicinity. And on top of them, there is nothing. However, as a part of the same perception, you're able to notice that window shatter as you see the attack coming and can warn your compatriots about the werewolf charging through the window.
Okay.
Rolling for advantage.
I'm gonna shoot it in the arm.
Yep, immediately.
With a 17, with everybody being able to, well, giving fair warning about the werewolf's attack, all but the person who was bitten are able to land a blow against the werewolf themselves. Are you being lethal or non-lethal?
I'm blind.
Mine is being lethal.
Blind?
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah,
blind.
lethal.
Move this out of your eyes so you don't
Mine-
actually go fucking blind.
Mine is being lethal towards the ankle to cut the Achilles tendon.
Hamstringing, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, silver blade going into something. What you got? What you got, big boy?
I'm shooting it in the wrist, trying to get that bleed.
Oh, bleed damage. Trying to get the bleed in there.
Time to
Understood. You are able to land a blow against them. The bolt that you sent into its wrist, I died. Fucking hell. Blow into its wrist worked. Stab into the gut.
He'll be back shortly.
You said something.
Yeah, he said something.
Don't worry, you can rest.
Stab.
Yes.
The bleed does not last for very long, but you did land a blow onto its hand. So, unpause. Continue.
Rolling, okay?
Oh, that's a natural one.
Is that a silver bullet spiral?
No, it was not, but he tried.
Well, with a natural 20, you saw the bullet rip into the werewolf as it was dealt a grievous injury as it passed through its jaw.
Aim is true.
Yes.
Did I get its other ankle with my silver sword?
Now then.
You only roll for one attack.
I think I've
you
got a lot of
a
information
devastating
about
blow
them
against its
veins.
gut.
And I don't know
Not
if
able to roll for
swords.
every attack, I apologize.
I don't know if
No, it's
swords
okay.
conjured actually hurt it, but I went for the other leg as well.
It was dealt grievous damage this night. If you try to look for anybody who was attacked by it, or if you try to look for anybody who might be the wolf, you are pretty sure they would be showing heavy signs of damage.
I have an idea now. I think I know them, eh?
Hopefully that was enough where we could figure out who it was.
Are you okay?
Fine.
What about the one guy that got attacked? They probably got him medical attention already. Alright.
Here, you can do better. This is the wolf stain that I got.
Alright.
Yes. See anybody limping? Mira cut werewolf's heel. Ankle.
Okay, well, we haven't found anyone that with a damaged shoulder. I'm not sure how true it is that.
Now it's going to be missing a jaw. It's going to be bloodied. It's going to be battered. Anything you see like that, call guards and all of us
Was
immediately.
all of that done with silvered weapons? Because I heard that werewolves can take infinite amount of damage.
Mira's
Yes?
sword was silvered.
I see. Okay.
You do not care for my word.
I just need to find it again and pin it down so those of us with silver weapons can deal with it.
We still got our bait if we need. We think it's worth using.
Fourth time someone got hurt. I don't want to risk too many more lives on this.
We should.
Yes,
We should use it. We need to get all the silver
Make
weapons we
sure,
can.
madam.
It's hurt. It's probably going to be trying to heal itself now.
Thank you.
Less likely to just attack in the open. We need to bait it now.
He needs to apologize for his own behavior. She saw speaking with.
Question is
Alright, we'll get this shit together then.
Right. Mira.
We say stuff because we're trying to help, and yet he does
We're
not
going
take
to need
anything we
your
say
help
as
and
help.
silver blade.
Instead,
Then
he
try and trap
accuses
it
and
again.
imprisons other people who are not involved whatsoever,
Alright.
and very proven so.
Then accuse somebody that he can arrest. Point to someone and direct his rage towards them. That's all we're asking. He's lashing out trying to find whoever is responsible.
Mira,
Okay,
look
then.
for person that is limping.
No. We're going to set a trap.
What are you looking for?
Excuse me,
Oh, I
good
live
sir.
right down there.
I think our best bet would be back up here. I saw it run into a house earlier. Now it may be just some random hovel, or maybe it's a place of residence. I think our best bet would be up there.
Alright,
Well,
well, if you
if it
think
was
that's the
random,
best
it
thing to
probably
do,
went
then
to the
let's go
roof.
do it.
I've got potions. It's about as best as I can get.
Set up the bait. I'm gonna get to the high ground and set up an ambush. Alex and I split a coin, so I at least have one shot.
A couple of days now.
Great. Mira, come with us, alright?
Yes.
Alicia, come on.
You got silver bullets on you, right?
Indeed.
Surprised. You are going to get something strange.
We need somewhere where Alex can get a clean shot on the thing.
Let's hope. Right here. We'll try it here.
Alright, set it up around here. I'm gonna see if I can get up there.
Yeah. Does anyone have any wolfsbane on them? If so, get rid of it.
No.
No, I don't.
Right then. In some place you're not easily seen. It's going to be delirious. Well, it's going to be hurt. It's probably not going to sense us immediately.
You doing all right?
If you want to join us.
Ah, all right.
Whomst amongst this ambush group handled the spiced meat last?
Would be me.
Oh.
Oh, you get
Any
it,
weapons I should be aware of?
I do have a silver sword.
Understood.
I'm gonna go and try and see something before it starts howling again. I don't want to take too much space.
We're trying to set a trap, so please hide or get away.
How do you think you're better with the long one? Better up close anyway.
That's what she said.
Fucking child.
I don't want to hit on everything that fucking moves is crazy, Lord. I'm surprised you ain't fucking Melania. I'm not a fucking monster fucker. I already told that to Brock.
Hey,
Yeah.
apparently they got someone in the square. Round it up, pick up the baited meat, and get back there.
Alright. Come on. Apparently they have someone already at the square.
What?
Apparently they already have someone at the square that they're accusing of being the werewolf. Wait, hang on. There's another one. Apparently they have someone back at the
You don't
square
hurt.
already. Okay. Just making sure I didn't want to leave you.
Yes.
They found him. Oh, that's
Suit yourself,
Wait, guard.
What do you mean, wait, magistrate? Hold.
Hold. The visitors want to see if the cure would work.
The thing that the priest has been babbling on about.
Where is
Such
this
a
werewolf?
thing.
Where is this
Over
werewolf?
here, priest.
Yep. He's right there.
Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Indeed.
Excuse me.
Come with me. I'll gather my ingredients and I shall
Start making the potion.
Already down here.
Pulls you back.
All right, lads.
Seems everything's going okay so far. I came to see the fireworks.
What's a firework?
Stuff over here then.
Excuse us.
Sorry.
Well, I guess it's
Put it right
time
here.
then.
over here.
You don't should have stabbed the first person. That was being very
You did that, we probably would have been more trouble a lot
A little bit,
faster.
but after a little process of elimination
We
and
should have
finding,
grabbed him by the
and shoot him with the jaw.
He's around.
Come back.
I brought it out personally.
True.
Here's one thing we do need to keep in mind.
Hopefully
I
it's
believe
actually the
it was
correct one.
malicious intent because he purposely
Oh, it is.
gave
They wanted to
one of
make
our
sure I
comrades
shot its
meat.
leg and it regenerated.
I would say it's a way to track them.
Nasty. It was nasty. It was crazy. Oh my goodness. Right here. Right here.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Center of town there.
Center.
At least let me try.
But either way,
You don't know to punch
all we
them.
got. Believe you and the rest of
And
your
I would
people
ask
are
the
safe.
captain first.
Especially you,
I don't want us to get in more trouble.
We don't will.
So it was the ragged man. Well,
After the first attack.
interesting.
And he even warned us about the night. Talking to us about certain things. I was surprised.
Mira smelled the perfume and was the only one that ran from the square.
This man
We followed him.
like
We found the werewolf.
Well, actually,
he has no control over it.
did you best the dwarven ale?
I just felt
Should
most
kill him. Be done with it.
What I
Well,
think they
if the
should do
curse can
is
be
make sure
cured.
that this cure, in which they have,
Use it for something to
they
my own
cure it,
benefit
and
against
then go ahead and try him for his crimes of murder.
If you
Guess
still
it
want
wasn't
to
needed.
charge him with
Then that way,
Thing
if
like
lycanthropy goes through,
It'll be finally over.
A thing like doesn't deserve mercy and doesn't deserve a trial, same as the rest of us do.
Arguing in behalf of this being some sort of curse.
They would have kept going and going and going, and they never would have
oh, I
stopped.
know. This is for the safety of the rest of the town. If they go ahead and do that curing on there and make sure that it actually works, then there won't be any more lycanthropy in this area. I can tell you that much.
so he doesn't have to.
Then, if they're gonna try him, they're gonna try him. But most likely, they're just gonna hang the man or burn him at the fire, regardless.
Not our problem. We got paid.
Yeah.
Yes, speaking of our payment,
I did need to.
So your payment, I believe the magistrate's supposed to let you know what that is, or Brock.
Would be nice to know if there's such thing as.
So when do we actually reveal the ghost?
By all means.
And With that if being you want said, to with that being said, inside of a locked cell so that
out if it doesn't work.
If it doesn't work, being executed right after, I don't think you should.
This is what happens. You put a bunch of eggheads in a circle, all they're gonna do is just keep bringing it into a circle until someone just says, go fucking kill him already.
I'm getting tempted while standing here.
As well as wanting to try to enjoy the festivities along with everyone else. Sounds like a lot of fun. Hate for you all to suffer through all these trying
At
times.
least no one else is getting killed, that's all that matters.
Bring him with me. I'll get my ingredients ready.
If we're going to kill him, let's get on with it. Not argue about morality.
I understand.
It's ridiculous.
They intend to try and cure him with what they believe to be a cure. I am not willing to take a chance.
Burning him.
There's no cure for evil.
I've looked over the ingredients, and many of them are very pure. I think he might
Face of an
actually know
apple.
what he's doing.
Oh,
Does not matter not
Thank you.
purity for
Like I said, the blood was cursed. Curses can be lifted.
So, they cure him and then we burn him.
Curse of the blood or curse of the man?
that he was capable.
If he's good, he'll be
The
executed.
blood.
Doesn't.
The curse that is the man
I'm not going to try.
will probably burn. Or at least you know anyone that may be affected by him
That being said, if the cure does
will
not
be a
work,
cure.
sure. Another man, I don't care.
Doesn't matter why they did it or how they got it.
So unnecessary.
No, I'm saying anyone he may
Kill
have
others as
affected.
opposed to just ending it themselves. Says all that needs to be said about them. Coward.
As we have found, I'm good, thank you. As we have found the culprit, let me get your.
My VR chat. You're almost there.
Nobody's gonna go in or out.
No, but that's the first place for 14, so we'll try that. The worst is
A werewolf that's reverted back from a night up on perfect place.
fucking breaking me right now.
Glad to see that
And who was the one that received my letter saying that they would come here to help? The leader, per se.
That's Brock, he's over there. Tall one, Bill.
I see.
Ones or... Oh, they wear one.
Like the purple people?
Something.
Time ticks on. Am I doing this right? Oh, we're waiting on them to come back.
I'm not moving all this wood, was it?
Mira still don't trust, which is why Mira still has
I think it was like that small guy.
Small guy.
No,
it was
other,
not.
like some other.
Bring him over in front of the tea house.
I think that's him.
Who's that?
Yes, the crystal pumpkin. It is orange.
Alright.
And
None that was wrapped up.
You can feel the magic rising from it. It is immense. You
Alright, if I shall.
5
Since
days
my
mana
task
from
is done.
Crystal of Aether.
That's from my personal collection.
Thanks, Captain.
Thank you for helping us in this situation.
That had lived amongst us.
Oh no, this is a very helpful.
Make it feel like we're opportunity.
Back
You want to make
home,
sure that
of course,
you
we
dealt
actually
with
need
little
medical
one.
attention.
You might want to listen to what he has to say.
I just want to know
Of
whether
course,
it's
I'm always
coincidence
happy
or
to
not
assist.
that
You might not like what he has to say.
he's
will be
identically
punished.
looking to the one who was attacked.
He's gonna kill him.
Put him on his knees.
He deserves it. He murdered a person.
Seems like they're carrying out his sentence at the moment.
Yeah, it's coincidence.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure they weren't like human remember
Oh, you still think? Wouldn't you like to know that?
Yes.
Of an innocent civilian.
I'll take that wolfsbane back.
You have been found guilty.
Here you go.
By the magistrate of HallowWood.
Magistrate?
The deaths of
Yes.
5.
Could I ask for a hold on the execution until we discover the source of the curse?
It was dispelled.
Justice must be seen through.
For the rest of our payments.
We will continue investigation.
Well then.
Oh yeah. Burn the remains. This one will not be buried or given any sort of honors.
Yes.
Magistrate.
Burning.
I mean,
I'd suggest having, like after this, have people check the old tea house. When I sent out the pin that located him, I also got a pin from in there.
There you go. You can have this back.
Once the festivities are done, I will make sure that that house is actually vacant.
I'm not the only one that heard that, right?
Yeah.
What, you thought it was only going to be one?
Come on.
Looks like it was a success.
Should the body burned, return to your patrol.
That is good to know.
Nope,
Hopefully
for
we'll
you.
never have to deal with that ever again. But if we do,
Getting that entire segment where he was about to die.
Like I said before, I'll be start on
And that hill
enough to hopefully start blending in for
His
people
eyes never left
in case of
yours.
such things ever
Thank you all for helping us find this thing.
Before his execution, he admitted to fire.
You wouldn't have broke eye contact either.
Jingle, you hear this coin purse? Come on, y'all.
We ain't getting paid to do that. We only paid to do this one. They're gonna have to pay us to come back here again.
I'm talking about my team, good priest. Son of a bitch.
Just line up for doing coin.
I think she's genuine.
Alright, gather up.
And this is kind of surprising.
Quit fucking around.
Oh, they listen to you.
Did you hear Captain Gallis?
Well, yeah, that's because I'm a man.
Fucker, I swear to God, this is every time.
Get your ass away from me. Get your ass away from me.
I swear to God, if you weren't my brother, I'd fucking slap you.
Don't point that finger at me, you bloody ass bitch. No, don't you. I can't fucking believe you right now.
I think we're all on agreement.
I'm low-key glad I don't still sleep in the camp.
Sooner, but yet it took that long.
Dude, that was an outrageous statement.
I'd also make sure that you didn't. Also, make sure you didn't contract the curse.
We're not in Aether.
How did you get up there?
Nothing's on me.
Besides that, man. Besides,
They have a cloak of levitation.
God, stop ushering these people out of this town. They fulfill
Magic items.
Fucking leave, thank
All
you.
right,
Jingle, jingle,
Alright,
coin purse.
let's get going.
We don't have to
I will shoot you. Stop it.
Festivities, if that is all right. Have a good rest of your night.
Enjoy your
Thank you
festivities.
again. Go back to your team. My team's already rounded up.
It's a carrot.
Round it up. I fucking hear you.
Suck on this, Alex.
Can we fucking leave?
You're a good man.
I'm gonna fucking go. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
fucking up yours.
You want to break my brother's finger? Shit, go for it.
Very optimistic. No.
alright, come on.
You know how I said I would shoot you in the face? That's not a joke.
Excuse me, this is the entrance to the jail, not a jungle gym. Please.
Alright. Alright,
Oh,
alright.
don't shoot her, don't shoot her. Come on, come on. You would feel headbutted. She gets you down. Get down. You put that fucking gun away right now.
Where is Magistrate? Magistrate want friend? Yes.
They're over there.
You say that's a metal hand, right?
Why don't he, no, we're heading out now.
Let's move away before Ricochet happens.
One seems severely older than the others.
Take care, Charles.
Elves.
Just gonna leave like a little treat for the cat. Little like little jerky.
I'm even for elves. Yeah, like that's so odd.
Well, they both have naturally white hair, so it could just be a normal beard.
Did everyone get their fucking reward?
I'm sorry about earlier. I was just very agitated. I didn't want to talk to
Each
anybody.
of you was tossed a coin purse with 100 gold in it.
Oh.
What's that bag coming close to my face?
Neither is that much closer to 70,000 platinum.
Money.
You get to pick like all of that.
Nah, I hope I didn't just hear that right. It's
Reward from the priest.
Yes. Heard right.
Anyway,
Hey, where's
fucking leaving this place. You can nexus your way back. What? Mage.
Alright.
Sounds good.
The real ragtag dressed mage that was with us.
Alright. And with that being said, y'all, cards are down here on your way back whenever you wish. And that's still open.
With a 17.
Scary.
We're so kind.
Thank you guys.
Than I thought it was gonna be.
Thank you.
Be a detective.
Very much so.
Oh God.
The funny thing is, like, our fighter brought Wolfsbane to the full because we really couldn't do shit.
Hey guys, why don't we go ahead and give a huge round of applause to our wonderful NPCs, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he?
I survived. What's the person I met at the very
There he
beginning?
is.
Give it frog. Jingle, 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 everybody shut up.
I wasn't curious. I was gonna give it to you, but then you got beheaded.
We got two.
Jingle.
We got two big things to go through. We got two big things to go through. You always thank your fucking antagonists. Fenris, our wonderful werewolf, the big bastard, and then our fucking misdirection of the century, which as our militia captain. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I thought you were gonna kill me in the alleyway, Bruns.
Fucking with y'all, making himself suspicious as fuck. Yep.
Halloween fun time here with us here. If you guys wish to continue going back to the map, you definitely can, but we still have one more announcement.
One thing to make sure is...
Guys.
Yes. Players, one announcement for you to make sure everything is clear. You have each received a bag of 100 gold for a reward of this. You have each received a necklace of resist disease for completing the priest's side objective of curing the werewolf, and for keeping the magistrate alive, who could have died at any fucking point, by the way. You got the bonus reward of the crystal pumpkin, which gives 5 days of mana to the island of Aether.
Nice.
Ooh, that's nice.
Heck yeah.
Everybody keep forgetting about that one little caveat.
Spiral.
With that, these are your rewards for what is admittedly helping a doomed town.
Yes. You're very much tearing themselves apart already.
Come with me, from the frog.
And get whatever we can get out of them before they completely are doomed.
Basically what it does is it keeps you from getting sick again or getting like cancer if you go against werewolves.
A little bit more than just that.
Counts
So
as
like,
a
listen, God
curse.
damn it, I've got to make a sheet for the guy now. Fuck.
Alright.
Who's ready for the lycanthropy circuit? We started this in.
It's fine. I don't think my character is even affected.
I was half expecting you to drag my stupid butt back.
I don't think I can even turn into a werewolf.
Fucking like.
Technically, I'm not a person. I'm a magic being.
Never have I ever thought I'd be doing like a Jack Sparrow detective-like thing, which is fucking hilarious.
An announcement to everybody here as well. If the map of Aether is currently still up, you all can go back to the island. That is entirely up to you. It is the end of session, but at the same time, if you guys would like to do some soft RP, go ahead and do so. And have fun.
If I'm doing any more RP, I want to be able to use the pumpkin to fucking Good bean.
Oh yeah, no, fucking like... I did not expect to shoot it in the jaw with a
Where the
nat
fuck is
20.
Coco?
So I would have killed it with silver bullet.
Good.
Don't hit at me. I still suspect.
What did I do? I gave you meat.
Anyway,
I almost found them for myself, but there were a couple of others that fucking found them first. So I looked right on back and did that shit. I fucking found them and did all that shit, and I'm just sitting there just going, great.
One final thank you all for taking the module. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah,
nice.
use this model. I wish I knew what I was doing, because
Jumping over.
I would have been
jump over, just so that I can time it a bit.
And maybe throwing off. You know, maybe they're getting drunk and smelling like alcohol to like. Trying to cover up the perfume smell.
Oh shoot, this had beer the whole time?
I don't know how many times I was supposed to
You were
so against NPC, but then you actually had fun this time.
It's so funny. Every time it's like, okay, yeah, sure, new small child. It's like, every time.
I had fun with it. It was a good
This was an improv workshop. I tricked you all. You all failed.
Nice.
Especially you fucking idiot.
When I was doing it, I was just like, let's stick to what I know. And when you said, hey, I need some guys, I'm like,
The last week I arrived.
kind of like hard ass.
You know, that's gonna take some time.
I'm giving you a
I'm going to hop over to Aether so that I can get California crystal pumpkin.
Oh yeah, shit.
Because Cousin was the one who handed the pumpkin.
What time?
I can't believe that somebody took my random ass flower in a bag.
So I heard y'all hunted down my
kin. I was really hoping there would just be a wolfman that shows up. Just for racism.
What, you think I'm just gonna show up? No. If Norn showed up in this town, he would be chased out and killed sooner than somebody could say wolf.
I'm surprised this character didn't get killed because I already got shoved off a couple times by that stupid
Oh no!
raccoon.
I was so tempted to
Watch
shove
out,
you off.
Andre! Do you want to know the reason why there were so minimal amount of deaths? It's because every single attack, spiced meat was used. It was always an ambush. The werewolf never chose their target. It was always an ambush against the player parties. So, you gamed the system perfectly. The only time that it didn't exactly work out in your favor was the first time where nobody knew what the fuck was going on. And, where is he? Where's the first dead?
Yeah.
I think they're already gone at this point. First dead.
I'm here. Oh, you mean
werewolf.
Gerald? Yeah, Gerald was really, really
you're
nice.
Right there. You're a fucking beetle. You're right there. Yeah, you were the only one who died.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that, honestly.
Technically. So you know my little green goblin man?
Technically.
My little green goblin man?
Yep.
He died. He was in that building, no one even checked him.
What? You
Goblins aren't people.
disappeared. What do you mean?
Exactly.
I just saw you there 1 minute and you were gone.
Exactly. There was a reason why I said there were two pings. Because the goblin one actually managed to demask the man in that building.
Oh.
And he died for it, which was the sad part. No one ever even noticed.
I
Well,
just thought that he poofed because of magic.
In terms of the game, well, he did.
Stealth magic.
For next session.
But in terms of the game,
There it goes.
y'all did exceedingly well, and he was not able to kill anybody else aside from Jero over there.
All of the spiced meats you lot kept putting down, the fact you were putting them down instead of having someone carry it, made it so much more difficult to get a kill.
Yeah.
We even had another one set up
There's only
waiting for you.
two consequences to your actions. One of them is sitting in the middle of town currently being burned, and the second one is following you home.
Yep. I tried to warn you all. It's not
Nobody
over
listens.
The werewolf.
You
I can't wait to be attacked.
You all thought the module
I
ended
hope you
here.
all have a
No.
great night. Oh,
No,
Country
I
Next
mean,
Door?
I
Yeah,
heard
Sparrow.
it was like, yeah, we aren't being paid to hunt a second one. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I heard the second
I'll
werewolf
guess